Welcome back to Souls and Swords, session number 17. Last session, shenanigans. Lots of shenanigans. There's so much shenanigans. They investigated further into the pyramid, found a very strange series of runes that kept leading back into one another, and after figuring out, in a way, the nature of this strange puzzle, they were able to free a sentient skyship from its lock, its prison, its hold, and fly it out of the pyramid. After exiting the pyramid, seems to be the next day from when they entered the pyramid, and it looks like the city has pretty much been destroyed, with very little resistance showing from the city towards the pyramid, and the demon prince, given semblance of mortal blood, atop it. They flew into the pyramid through a different entry point, and they have found their way back to the library, where they've passed through. They went to the curator's room, and they had a discussion with him. They have now decided that they're going to go and speak to the master of the pyramid, Jewel Dragon Eater, who's in the room just beyond. If you head over that way, you would see that Jubal is kind of quietly sitting on a makeshift stool near this series of glyphs on the ground, just staring into the center of it.
So,
Huh? Oh. Hi. Huh.
you're having fun there.
Yeah. I guess. Not really fun. Just trying to understand a bit more. Hmm.
Understand what?
Well, it feels like I am. Have you ever jumped into like a bog or a swamp and come out and you feel like you're suffocating, like you're covered in something to every inch of your body?
Yes, a couple of times.
Yeah, that's how I feel right now. I feel like something's keeping me in. Does that make sense?
Quick side note: does Valette know about the other Jubal Dragon Eater?
Does Valette know about the other Drupal Dragon?
Was she ever told? I can't remember.
I believe Roskar made a note of it, yeah.
He made note of it. All right. Could it have anything to do with that? There may be another of you walking around outside.
I guess it might, but I don't know. This feels a bit more present. Like there's something. Like I'm wrapped in a blanket or something. I don't know how to describe it. It just feels so strange. And you see him kind of stare at the glyph some more. His rock hands kind of flesses, and you can hear the grinding of stone as the digits move.
So,
Oh, go ahead.
no, you go ahead.
I was gonna say, so excuse me. I think maybe what you're feeling could have something to do with the fact that there is a demon called, is it Durin Blancard?
Balcard?
Balcard. He's on the pyramid, so maybe that's what you're feeling.
Yeah, no, I know about him. I don't know. It hasn't felt like this since he's been here. I don't know if he's trying to do something out there or what it might be. The librarian might know. I don't know. I certainly don't. I don't have any idea what's going on.
Well, we're hoping that maybe you can give us some help or some hints or anything for me to
Everything's
go up and face that thing.
everything's really cloudy right now. I'm sorry, my small friend. I don't know what to do. I'm really tired.
Why don't you take a nap?
Okay, wait. Is it
That's
possible?
that's a good
Is
idea.
it possible
He kind
for you
of
to temporarily grant control of the pyramid to somebody else?
not even really paying attention to you. He kind of pushes his stool aside and kind of just kneels down on the ground, lays his head down, his large stone hand off to one side, using his normal arm to kind of rest his head on. He just lays on the ground and just starts apparently dozing off.
Ren
Thank
would
you,
say,
Ren.
"This is fine. This is fine." Ren would turn to Sam. Can you make anything of those glyphs?
I mean, I can take a look at them, but weren't we supposed to give him some, like, of the heads? Isn't that what we were here for?
No, the curator broke them.
Oh, okay.
So, from my recollection, the curator is south of Jubal.
Correct.
Gotcha.
So you just went north. From the
I was
curator.
thinking we were in a different place. Sure, I'll take a look at the glyphs.
Sure. Go ahead and make an intelligence arcana check as you investigate them.
First roll of the night.
Do it.
As soon as my character sheet loads, I will. Arcana Intelligence. That is a 21.
Oh, lovely.
Nice.
You're able to recognize the outer glyphs, but not so much the inner circle. There's a massive circle, and then it appears to be encased inside of a triangular design. At the points of each of those triangles resting inside of kind of a nested pattern, where they kind of form almost like a Venn diagram with the inner circle and the exterior. They kind of expand outside of the triangle shape. There appear to be three kind of massive glyphs, which you're able to identify the three. The first one appears to be very simply the primal pattern, arcana-wise, for identifying the material plane. The two other patterns appear to be similar to patterning you have kind of recognized in your transportation through the soul portal that refer to the pyramid, but they're different. They're skewed in enough way for you to understand that they are both markings that identify the pyramid of shadows and the pyramid of light. And then the central massive glyph is absolutely beyond your ken, but you do note that there are a lot of markings inside that seem to denote three types of magic that are outside of the normal schools of magic. One of them is chronomancy, another one of them is nethermancy, and another one of them is hold on, notes. Thought I had this. Apologies. Universal magic.
Assuming that Sam would tell the rest of us this, which one? So those three different kinds of magics associate with what exactly?
They're inside the center glyph, and he can't identify what the center glyph is for. This does appear to be a very, very, very powerful craft magic.
If someone wants to spend their inspiration, maybe he will know.
I have inspiration.
I did get
I
a
will-
natural 20 on the other one, so 30 total on the other one. 10, well, 9
Yeah,
better.
I would use my inspiration to help him.
Okay. With a 30, you would identify the central glyph as being a twisting of shadow, light, and soul magic. So the universal nature of the magic seems to be kind of an allowance for the controller of the pyramid to understand all magic while they are the controller of the pyramid. The
Interesting.
chronomancy arc of it seems to allow for the owner of the craft here to be able to shift the pyramid in time, but only in its own time. So wherever the pyramid was, you can exit the pyramid or place the pyramid, the interior as of it right now, in those older times. And then the nethermancy side of it seems to have to do with placing the pyramid physically. It seems that the pyramid can be moved, translocated to any place throughout what you identify as the three other locations. What appears to be the material, the shadow, or the shadow fell, and light, which appears to be the astral sea.
So if we
So,
could get Duran
I was gonna
Balcard
say-
inside here, we could teleport it to somewhere else.
I was going to say
time.
also, or am I muted?
Oh, you're good. We could hear you.
Okay, cool. This is a long shot, John, but since I do have some knowledge of like some craft stuff, I'm assuming it would not be possible for me to like,
You gonna attempt it?
do anything with this. I can attempt it.
Yep.
Oh,
All right, I'm going
yeah,
to attempt to take this over.
that's what Ren would suggest. Ren, can you take this over? He would whisper it. Can you take over?
All right. So is that just an Arcana roll? I'm
Correct.
trying to
Does,
remember.
wait. Does anybody else have inspiration? Shit.
Nope.
Probably not. This could
All right.
turn out horrible, guys.
Go for it.
No. It'll be fine.
D-
You're a Kragosler hero.
Does someone have guidance to cast on him, real quick?
I don't think I even have that because
Yeah, of
it's
course. Let me do that for you guys.
Like 1 point.
The barbarian says,
He guides
Wait.
me with his axe.
"Right, you're not trained in Arcana, Gilbert."
Nope.
I'm pretty sure I'm the only one trained in Arcana.
I'm trained in deceit though, so you won't know.
That's not going to help.
Pretend.
You can pretend. That's great. You could.
Super.
Roll with disadvantage.
All right. So is this like an Arcana roll, John? I'm trying to remember, and I
Intelligence.
don't have my notes.
It's intelligence straight.
Straight intelligence. All right, guys, let's get ready to fumble. That's a 20 total.
Yes.
Nice.
So, you realize that you could operatively take over control of this if you spend an hour working at it, but you realize that there's something that's going to halt you immediately. There seems to be a material component that's required, and it appears to be a fucking lot of blood.
All right. So I say we sacrifice Gilbert. He'll be willing to do this because we're his heroes.
Will he have enough blood? Ren says.
I was
If we
going to
don't
suggest
kill
that
him all
he
the
wouldn't.
way, we just kind of drain him a little bit, and then heal him, and drain him a little bit, and heal him, and drain him.
Oh,
heal him.
it will take a while.
Do a little.
Rooms where there's piles of blood, zombies and stuff, or go down to the lab.
You're pretty sure that it would take the contents of a single medium-sized creature worth of blood to perform the horrid work that you're considering.
Oh my.
Yeah, I think
goodness.
Gilbert would be enough.
Oh, it's
Medium
nice.
size.
Small.
Laying near the soul portal is Jubal Dragon Eater, a medium-sized
Oh no,
sleeping
you
humanoid
cannot do
creature.
that.
Mr. Stonehand.
Valette voices her objection to murdering someone to do this.
As I draw my blade out, I stare over at Valette like, "What do you?"
Valette
got?"
will move to stop Sam if he
Is
tries.
there a body? Aren't there bodies all over the place here? Where was the last body we came?
One more note. It needs to be fresh.
Yeah.
Of course.
I'm semi-tempted. I'm not gonna lie. But
What if we were to somehow to harvest the vitae we found down below? Would that possibly be a substitute?
I like the way you think. That might work.
I'm assuming that's a hard no, John.
You'll recall that when the discussion of how the pyramid was taken over, it required the death of the current controller.
Yeah.
Right. So
So
the
it's
only
probably
blood
not.
that would suffice is the one laying in front of us. Asleep.
Or one of us.
Well,
How
not Valette, 'cause
about-
she doesn't have vitae. Or blood, she has vitae.
Wait, before we make this decision, how about Valette and I scout out and see what's going on outside the pyramid, and then when we get back, we'll make the decision. How's that?
Yes. Go and scout out. Nothing will happen while you're gone.
Well, wait a second. So we have this information. Why don't we do what we were supposed to do in the first place? Go south of Jubal and talk to the curator.
sound? No, we already
And
talked to
bring
the
the
curator,
heads.
didn't we?
Did
The
we?
heads were already broken open. The
Yeah.
souls have been freed.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, we did that last time.
Okay,
I
so
forgot about that.
and how about? Thank you. Me too. Jubal mentioned the librarian. We can talk to the librarian.
Or did
So,
we need to? Yeah,
Real
we could.
quick, just to refresh memories then, The cracking of the heads revitalized Espredges. All we know for a fact is that we now have Wind of Wave that is working. I don't know about we don't know where the other 2 souls went, I don't think. Unless Brock's had them. But there's more Espredges at our disposal. 2, if we go talk to the librarian, we were told by the curator not to mention time. Our undaunted time machine or spaceship.
You're right. Right. Which is called time. Good.
Correct.
Good one.
Right.
You know what I would like to say now that we're thinking about this? Right now, if we get into a battle with like a really bad, difficult battle with the big bad guy, I cannot like touch tips with anybody because you all think have like coronavirus or something because of my esper,
Topical.
which is nice.
Nice.
You know, maybe I should swap out with one that you will touch with because we're gonna need all the shit we can get when stuff goes down. Just saying, throwing it out there. What do you think?
Would he be able to take up another Esper Edge automatically, or don't you need to like attune to it?
I'd have to attune to it.
Well, they don't require attunement anymore.
Oh, you're right. So maybe I'd be able to
But there
automatically
might
do
be
it.
an element of a bond that you need to have with it. I don't know.
However, I will say one thing. While we're all thinking about this, I got all the minds together. The one nice thing about the Esper I do have is if I'm getting the shit kicked out of me, I can transfer damage over to my buddy Ren here.
Oh, that's just a
Can be very
great
useful.
idea. Well, how is
Can
it
be
used?
very useful. Like, let's say I'm the one getting beat up and you have like, you're doing fine.
You see Shadow
You see this guy.
kind of
So
look
you
around.
know that's like that's the betrayal that we were warned off of. You know, that's the
Well,
sin.
true, but I'm talking about life and death. Like the legacy.
Yeah, mine,
piece
like
for
Shadow-
God's
yeah.
Heroes. Hey, we didn't build this just to be like defeated.
Okay, guys, we have a simple solution for this. We just kill Ren and use his blood for this.
There you go.
No one that I would not allow that to happen.
He was joking, Valette. Come on.
Yes, joking. I was joking.
Oh well. All right. I was
Not
just
going
wanted to-
mad with power.
One thing we could potentially try to do, once Jubal awakes, is have him transport the time of this place 8 hours ago so that we can long rest and recover our strength for our fight against Durin. Because right now, I know I have limited power available to me, and it would probably be good to have all of our power behind us to go fight him.
Yeah,
As-
but if we're gonna.
As he says
Oh.
that, you all kind of draw your eyes over to him as he's sleeping, and you notice that he looks older, like a lot older.
All right, so somebody wake him up really quickly.
I wake him up, like, Jubal, wake up!
When you reach down to kind of touch him and shake him, you feel his body kind of like become loose in your grasp, and you watch as his face slowly kind of falls in on itself, and he starts turning into ash on the ground, his stone gauntlet just laying there. Only
Fuck,
thing
now
that
whose blood are we
remains.
going to use?
Grab the stone gauntlet. Quick.
Vlad
wait a
picks up-
second.
Vlad
So
picks up the stone gauntlet.
So Ren's question out loud is, well, if Jubal's not controlling this thing,
Sorry,
then who
hold on.
is?
Hold on, apologies. You pick up the stone gauntlet.
Yes.
It immediately moves like it starts crawling. Its rock form starts crawling and latches down onto your left hand. You feel it break into your flesh and body, and you feel it lock onto you.
There's a outcry of pain, like,
Yeah, you can hear. Everyone else can hear the crumpling sound of the metal frame underneath, like Valette's arm inside, basically being broken apart.
Valette, what did you do
Fuck, now I'm going to have to kill
again? Sam was supposed to take control of this thing.
Sam, your directional gaze kind of falls away from Valette for a second because you notice that there seems to be an unseen wind that kind of picks up
Question.
and seems to be pushing the ash into the magic circle. What was your question?
Yeah. So what hand was your ring on, Valette?
John, just to say, I'm going to try to see if I can stop the ash from going in right now.
You
wasn't
realize
wearing it.
you realize that it seems to be doing a bit of the work for you, And you think that by pushing the ash down and kind of causing it to smear in, like kind of Ash Wednesday style, you might be able to actually get the same effect as if you'd had vats of blood.
Well, no, I said I'm trying to stop it from going in right now.
Doesn't seem like it's something you can do. It's like trying to stop bees from being bees, or from sand.
I have done that before.
Being
I've turned them into rabbits with polymorph.
fair. Seems to be very difficult, but yeah, it feels like it's all kind of settling into the grooves and such of the glyph.
So, if you're referring to the Ring of Wishes, that I don't
Yes.
actually have on a finger. It's kind of like that's not visible. That's like hidden away somewhere. on my
Okay,
person.
I'm so glad to hear that.
Yeah. The Ring of Water Walking is probably on my right hand because my conglomerate ring was probably on. I think I had a conglomerate type thing. That was probably on my left.
Yeah,
So that's probably gone.
it's gone.
Too bad.
Okay. As you're sitting there,
All right.
What should I do? Like, Vlet's like wanting answers like, help. What should I do?
All right, hold your arm out. We're just gonna have to cut it off.
as you're kind of focusing on the hand, the whole of the pyramid feels like it kind of shakes or jostles.
Villette, if you focus on the glove, can you try to control the...
I focus on the glove, and
Doesn't seem to have any kind of element other than the fact that it's rocks on your hand.
I try to touch the glove to the circle with all the dust going in.
It's like putting a rock hand against a ashy glyph.
Also, out of curiosity, you said that Valette felt her bones break. Does Valette have bones?
No, I said it was crushing the metal frame of her hand.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Like
I thought
bones.
there's
Yeah.
something about like bones.
You heard.
Can I move the digits on the hand?
Yeah. At first, it's like very strange, but yeah, the digits are massive. Like you basically think like the thing from Fantastic
Hellboy?
Four, like or Hellboy is a good one too. Yeah, you basically it looks more like the thing though from Fantastic Four.
Okay. Sam, how would I use this? If how can I check to see if I can use the magic of this place? What should I do?
Don't know. I wanted that magic.
Well, wait a minute though. Sam, didn't you tell us when you looked at the glyphs, everything that the glyphs and the magic allows the person who controls the pyramid to understand magic? So he should be able to empirically understand it, right?
Well, real quick, Sam, since you have read the glyphs and such, and you do understand a bit about what's going on here, it doesn't seem like the gauntlet is in any way involved in the pyramid itself. Real quick note there. Sorry.
Good to know.
I just wanted to make sure that's clear. The gauntlet seems to be some sort of magic item or artifact that was Jubal's, of his own.
Okay. Never mind.
good
I'm
news.
fine. You can have that.
Well,
Seems,
can you tell me what this does then? If it's not part of the pyramid?
seems to be separate entirely.
If you give me like 10 minutes, I might be able to tell you.
The librarian might know too. I could ask them. Is there any other items that were on Jubal's person besides the gauntlet?
That's the only thing that seems to have survived.
Okay. Well,
Woohoo!
since I don't have the burden of controlling this pyramid, I'll go ask the librarian to see if they know what this does.
Well,
Since
Okay,
Jubal's part of this pyramid's history.
Right, I'm going to see if I can figure out how to control the pyramid now, since, you know.
Sam's on
Yeah.
pyramid duty. Okay. Ren,
Yes.
what's your plan? What are you doing?
I'm going to stay with Sam.
Okay. Brack? Books or magic glyphs? Man, this is the most exciting session ever.
Yeah.
Sorry. You missed the greatest fight last time. Ah,
Yeah, it was really great.
Yeah, some barbarian saved us. Oh wait, it was Vrak.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
It was alright. I like the part where we almost died.
he on?
I don't know if he's in there.
Jacques.
He's in the room,
Okay,
but
He might just be having internet problems.
that's fine.
Could be.
Moving to Gilbert. Gilbert.
I would be starting to take a short rest because I need to heal up hit points, and so if he's screwed around for an hour, I could take a short rest.
Okay.
I'd go off by myself and meditate.
All right. So the glyph setting and trying to take control of the pyramid will take 1 hour. In the first couple of minutes of that time, the time that Ren's walking toward the library, the pyramid begins to shake again. It seems to be kind of like if any of you have ever been to the West Coast, just a mild earthquake is the kind of vibe you're getting. Nothing too detrimental.
Oh boy.
The curator seems to be kind of seated quietly, not really doing anything as you pass through his area and move into the library. When you enter into the library, standing up on the high point is the librarian. Ghostial form, just kind of looking at a book.
So we could spend hit dice? Is that what we're doing here?
Oh no, I
Well,
didn't say
he
you
didn't
could
say
do
were
that.
resting, though.
I didn't say you could do that. You
But
said I
if we
start.
could, I got some good rolls.
That's fine. Keep a note of that,
Start.
I guess. But yeah, you said I'm
note of that.
starting a short rest. We're not at the end of it.
Yes. That's very true.
librarian, since Jubal was a part of this pyramid's history, can you tell me what this hand does?
It is known as Stone Fury's Grasp. It is an item that Jubal Dragon Eater, along with his associate Skirken, took from a primordial in the era of the Fourth Age, the Age of Heroes. He was responsible for it and 3 other artifacts. Stone Fury's Heart, Stone Fury's Sight, and Stone Fury's Rib.
I could go for some ribs right now.
God damn. Me too.
What do these artifacts do?
They are the essence of a primordial titan. He would use it to control the dead as objects. He did it with a friend of his, Skirken, after he passed away, until he could find a way to bring him back to life. It was a strange pairing, Skirken and Jubal. Because of the gauntlet, Jubal lived for some long time. Skirken, however, did not live a long time and died numerous times. Jubal would continually bring him back, so he had a friend. But, in the end, he died. Horribly. And Jubal had nothing to turn him back to any semblance of the living. If I understand it correctly, it allows you to control that which is born of the earth. But I don't know how you would master it, so good luck. Jubal spent hundreds of years figuring out its powers.
And where are the other artifacts located in the pyramid?
They are not in the pyramid.
Understood. So I'm on my own then for figuring out how to control this.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
The tremors that just happened a moment ago. What's causing them?
Well, I believe I mentioned it before. Duran Balkard is outside of the pyramid trying to seize it. He is making headway.
And if my compatriot can wrest control of this pyramid before he does, is it as simple as spending the time to do it? Do we have a head start? Are we likely to lose in this race?
I wouldn't advise taking control of the pyramid at this juncture.
Bam, bam, bam!
How come?
Because the demon prince of corruption is tainting the craft magic present within. Our last master just recently died, if my vibes are currently correct. And a painless death though it might be, a death nonetheless. And a death in the pyramid is not just a death in the material plane. It's a death across all planes.
Oh, this is getting better and better, guys.
So, Sam, you finished the... No, I'm kidding.
Double down on the death.
It's only been about 10 minutes.
So, do you know if we were to defeat Durin Balgard in some manner, would that free this of its corruption?
I would assume that he would stop trying to seize control of it.
And that is the act in which is corrupting the magic of the pyramid.
Right. He can't enter it, for he was within, and he was bound in one form. When he exited the pyramid, he exited as a mortal. Two essences of the same being cannot exist in the same place.
So, is anyone gonna go and tell Sam, or you're all gonna just twiddle your fingers still?
I'll return after I stop my friend from heading towards his death.
Sure. Rushing back through. You
Let, at a brisk pace, moves towards Sam.
as you brush through, you feel this strange kind of sense from the curator, and as you wisp past him, you watch as his frame just kind of falls apart, ash kind of falling on the ground. You rush into the chamber beyond. Sam seems to be working his magic.
Sam, stop now. You'll die.
Wait, what?
The corruptor is corrupting the magic of this place. The reason why Jubal died is because he was attuned to the pyramid. The curator just died too. The librarian's probably next.
Son of a biscuit!
If we can kill Durin Balgard, the librarian said that he's currently mortal, then that should stop his attempt. He would then no longer be attempting to infiltrate this place, and then you can take control. But as of right now, you will die if you do it.
Fine, let's go kill a demon. Totally killing the mood right now.
You hear Pockets go, "Oh, that was close."
Oh, you shut up and stay out of this.
Okay, what do you do?
Where is Doron? Do we know?
I mean, he's outside the pyramid.
Working his way in.
Corrupting it.
I'm afraid we may not be up for the task with our already being the difficulties we've already had to face today, but time is of the essence, I believe.
I mean, I still have... If we take... We haven't taken a short rest today, have we? I don't think we have. If we take a short rest, I can recover a couple of spell slots.
I think I'm 15 minutes into a short rest, or 10 minutes at least.
More like 20 now.
20 minutes, that's a third.
If you believe that's what is necessary and worth the risk of the time spent.
Well, I'm not saying
then
that
let's
it's
do it.
necessary, I'm just saying we could always do that if we're feeling like we need to. I'm honestly, the only thing is I'm out of a 7th level spell slot. And a couple of low-level spell slots, but I still have most of my stuff.
As you're kind of talking, thinking about it, shape appears kind of in the center of the portal. It appears to be a humanoid shape, but it doesn't seem to be physically manifest. It has kind of a purplish tint to it. And it's kind of like a purpley colored kind of like silhouette.
Hello?
It sounds like he's talking through water, whoever it is, but you hear a voice come through. Hey, you guys. I'm trying to turn my Russian accent on. It's not working. Okay, here we go. We got it. We've got it. This is it? Yeah?
Hey, Lauren?
Is this German?
Close enough.
Oh shit, I don't know. Okay.
You sound like Dracula. We'll go with that.
I am Dracula. I am bad at accents. Wahaha. So he sounds Janarin. And the individual says, sacrifices can be made. If you feel like you are ready, sacrifices can be made.
What sacrifice must we make?
Not from you. Sacrifices
yeah,
can be
from
made
that's
for
precious.
What will those sacrifices do?
you. Make you ready.
You're not referring to our espers, are you?
You're prepared. You're ready to fight. You'll do much more than the dead against the corruptor.
I think we need to leave now. Trust that these sacrifices will win us the day.
The purple effigy kind of disappears.
My vote's to go now.
Sure, why not?
I'll follow.
Gil- Gilbert, Vrock? Rocks?
Yeah, I'll follow.
Roshkar gives a nod.
I won't take those awesome hit points I rolled up. Did
Sorry.
you see
Nope,
what that was?
nope.
That's like the best I'll
No,
ever do.
I didn't. I did
That's
not see
okay.
what that was. Fortunately.
That's all right.
A lot of 12s.
Okay.
There was a lot of 12s and the 9s. Number 9. Well, it was 54 hit points out of 5 hit dice. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go for it though.
Okay.
I might just have to borrow some health from somebody else. Maybe like defer some damage. I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, you're just the cleric. Don't worry. If
Yeah.
you die, what's the worst that can happen?
Yeah. What's the worst that could happen? I mean, you guys can just bring me back.
Yeah.
All right.
Actually, speaking of which, I think I had 3 diamonds. I'm gonna give one to you again, but if I didn't, I think I did last time. But
Well,
let me
you
check.
had 3. One got used to bring back Brock's. You've already
Right.
given me another one, so we both have
Okay.
one.
So we each have one. All right. I got to at least cover my bases here.
And Villette's gonna use her 4th level spell slot.
Okay.
Death Ward on Gilbert.
Okay.
Just put it on me.
I
Yeah,
do a
sure.
little like
Gilbert.
I do like moonwalking. It's pretty cool.
So you get 1 free, you die, you don't.
Keep in mind, you only come back with 1 hit point. So if you're near evil things, run.
Yeah, I'm sure I will be near evil things.
I really wanted to use that to summon my greater Robo Pony with wings, but I think this might be more important.
Actually, I really would have liked to have seen Greater Robo Pony.
Greater Robo Pony would have been so good.
Okay. And then what happens?
Do you guys want to live forever?
I mean, who wants to live forever?
Right. When love must die.
Exactly.
Let us go.
All right, let's go.
All right. If you head out to time and enter into it, it follows the commands as you enter into it again. And then you take your seat at the Spelljammer helm and pilot it outside of the pyramid. What do you plan to do? Fly straight up over and to the top to get a sight of it, or do you want to just fly up to a ledge and land on the ledge and move across the pyramid by foot? What's your plan?
I would suggest that we don't fly it near it because it could, do something to make it crash, and then we would be out of a Spelljammer ship. I think we should land it and try to sneak up on them or whatever. Get some good shots in first.
Concerns with that is, one, I'm assuming it's going to be a wide open flat area, so there will be nowhere to hide. 2. I mean, at least going up, of course, we want to be close because we don't want him to have sight of us and get pot shots as we're trying to fly up. But other than that, that's just my look at the tactical sort of setup for this scenario. Whether we bull rush in and try and fly as close as possible before we disembark, or whether we just get on top and then run out after him. But I don't know if hiding will be an option. Unless we have an illusion, Mike.
Right.
But he might have true sight.
Illusion.
What's the plan?
All right. Who's piloting the ship? First off, is it Sam?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Sam's pilot.
I'm the only, I learned how. I'm the only one I think right now that knows how to fly this thing.
Ramming
It's an Arcana
speed.
thing, right?
Ramming speed, Sam.
You want to ram into him?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Is this thing built for ramming?
I don't think it is.
I don't think it is. Does it have like a cone in the front?
Listen,
Like,
guys, I think that this
a
is
great
like
ship?
Enterprise. I think this is like Enterprise, where if we crash the shuttle, it's gone. It's not like Voyager, where if we crash the shuttle, it's there next week anyway.
Yeah.
High five!
Gain
It has
inspiration.
there's real consequences to it if we crash this thing. That's what I'm thinking. Land it and move.
Yeah, Lauren mentioned sacrifices, but I will leave that decision in your hands.
Yeah.
I do not want to lose any friends, even ones freshly made.
So Sam's the pilot.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
What are you
gonna
do?
I'm gonna try to land us somewhere because I don't want to destroy the ship right now.
So you're gonna come up over the lip and kind of land on the top of the pyramid.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do.
I like that idea.
All right. Okay. So it doesn't take very much effort to do so. You land on the lip. When you come up over the ledge and kind of come over the top, you see that the bottom of the pyramid, or what you would consider now the top of the pyramid, is completely flat, smooth, and black. It looks like it's kind of like dirt, like soil, black, not like solid, like jet black. And it looks like in the center, there's kind of like a divot in the middle of this mesa, this platform, this surface that you're on. It seems that there are bright green lights kind of coming up out of this divot, this hole in the center there, and they kind of go upwards to where that massive triangle is kind of located. This floating kind of massive green floating pyramid set above it, and inside of it is the form of Duran Valkard, which you can see appears to be a cloaked figure with angel wings that are floating behind it. Looks like the angel wings are severed, not actually connected to the body, and it looks like they still seem to give the form beneath some sort of lift. Looks like that is how it is flying. You're probably about 300 feet away, as it's about 600 by 600.
I would, upon seeing him do what's that thing called? Divine Sense. Just to get, because I don't know what Divine Sense does anymore, so I just want to.
Yeah, that's acceptable. You would notice that there is absolutely a presence before you in the center of that strange pyramid of force that does appear to be very demonic. But at the same time, it seems that it's kind of like... The best way to describe it in my head is, you know that a burrito has meat in it, but it's wrapped in a tortilla. There's an essence of meat, but it's still a burrito.
There's a very small essence of meat if that burrito is from Taco Bell.
It
but
kind of feels like there's like something else to this demon that you're looking at.
I try to explain as best as you could to everyone else that there seems to be some form of second essence within Durin.
As you're kind of looking in that direction, you can also tell that the frame of Durin inside of the pyramid is turning so that it's facing in your direction.
He's looking at us. We need to act quick.
You see a beam of green light emanate from the top of it, and like a whip just comes straight down towards you like it's going to split you all in half.
I'm going to move out of the way.
As you all
Duck.
kind of duck and move to the side, you see a bright golden radiance appear in front of you. It seems to just block the beam and then cause it to just dissipate. And you see Sayre standing there with her hand holding the beam and then pushing it away. Angel wings flaring out. Go, quick, she says as she starts flying in the direction of the pyramid.
Charge!
Charge, but slightly farther behind, Valette.
Hesitantly in this, yeah.
Charge!
Like all good wizards do, I'm in the back.
She seems to be kind of now flying at a distance ahead of you and kind of keeping above you. Go ahead, Valette.
Get ready to activate triple text. Group up with 2 others.
I group up with the ones in the back.
As you get towards the divot, I'm going to go ahead and pull you to a battle map. Bear with me.
You guys can do triple text with me, or are we gonna die?
Should it be like Valette,
Can you do
Vrac,
triple text
and...
I don't know. There's only one way to find out.
Yeah, I don't think there's any actual mechanical thing to him being Shadow. It's
Okay.
it's more like the aversion that he has Shadow as his Esper now.
I mean, I'm fine.
So I'm assuming Ren would not triple tech with Gilbert.
Nope.
Probably not. I have another tech that's gonna hook up with him.
Listen, I prefer not to triple tech with Gilbert, but at the same time, I'll triple tech with pretty much anyone if it comes to it.
How did I know that, Sam? That's how you roll, right? God, man, that's just nasty. That's just nasty.
I couldn't help it.
Your inspiration now goes away.
I must have missed it, so it's okay.
You get double down on that one.
Alright. So as you're rushing towards it, you do notice that it's kind of like a big kind of just drop into the pyramid itself. The currently glowing bright Durin Balcard sends a couple more beams that Sayre's able to kind of intercept and interject herself in between it. You're currently standing on a lip, and down about 50 feet is this platform, and then it seems to cascade towards the bottom, like it's like a bowl kind of almost. Each of the platform, or each of the what look like walls kind of in the center there, are only about 3 feet high, and kind of signify the next kind of step down to the next level. So you can see down into it from higher like vantage points, and so on. The Espers are currently placed where they're placed because something's going to happen. I know it's kind of sucks that we're entering it in this way. But as you kind of come close to it, Sayre kind of like lands out towards the edge, and then you see her radiance kind of pull towards the base of the glowing sickly green radiance. You'll also note that your Espers don't seem to be present with you, and as you look down into the bowl, they seem to be standing around with 6 other Espers around the base of the sickly green radiance.
Oh shit.
This is where giving into sin might come back to bite us.
Yep.
Give into sin.
Is that the Rhyme Witch over there?
Yeah, I saw that. That's why I said, "Oh shit."
So
It's the Rhyme Witch.
I'm still gray. I
Hey,
guess
wait a
that's
minute.
okay.
I released her though, so she should feel like she owes me something. At least
Pockets
in
is
my mind.
blue.
Pockets is blue. I'm not. I'm still neutral, baby. No one knows where I'm affiliated.
I assume that Ren is blue, even though the token doesn't seem like.
Correct. Let's see.
Gilbert's all red, baby.
Right. So
Better
what you'll
red than
note
dead.
is that there do appear to be two espers in the middle that are kind of walking into the light. One
it's
is
a
on the
king, it
opposite
looks
side and appears to be nothing more than a shadow. The one on your side appears to be more manifestly bright and radiant, with kind of like a moonlight glow that seems to be kind of causing the
Ithel!
sickly green radiance to kind of dissipate a bit.
Really quickly, John, can we tell what this is?
No, it seems to just be a silhouette that's close. It doesn't seem to be an esper, though.
Cool.
Oh, I know who that is.
So it's
yeah,
it's
that's
the
why
and,
now that I've zoomed in.
and then it's the king, isn't the?
From what you can see on this side of it, it just appears to be a silhouette of darkness kind of walking towards the center.
Flat would probably say, Rack, Ren with me, and start moving to get closer, just so get into striking distance potentially.
Mm-hmm.
It's a
Get ready
50-foot
to
drop to
attack.
the closest level that you can get to, which would be there.
Grappling hook rope, trying to attach it and start rappelling down.
Actually, if we all want to run together, we don't have to use grapplings. We can just literally jump off the edge. If I'm correct, let me just make sure I actually prepared that,
Featherfall?
because I think I actually prepared Featherfall today. Let me check.
Excellent.
I did prepare Featherfall today.
Nice.
We can all just run off the edge and plummet to our deaths.
Okay. You jump off. You fall 50 feet slowly. Seems to be fine. Nothing crazy or untoward happens, and land kind of about here-ish. You can see Broxgar pulling out the blaze hatchet. He transforms it into fury and kind of starts setting up kind of a position.
Sniping position.
Yeah. He looks like he is just operating functionally, just staying back, holding, waiting, because the Duran still floats about 300 feet above the pyramid's surface, so 50 feet higher than you just jumped off, and those lights all kind of arc up into his pyramid that encircles him. Do you continue to gain ground, or do you hold back?
I mean, I think some of us should stay back, and if you guys want to gain ground, and we can, engage from a distance when you get closer.
So he's 300 feet up. Is that right?
350 from where you're at, yeah.
And so, okay. So like a straight shot would be 350.
Correct.
Like with a bow. Okay, got it. I just trying to understand the distance.
Over here, John, is would we have to climb up a wall to then drop down?
This is actually about a 30-foot drop down from your current position.
Okay.
And it looks like it leads into the pyramid, those passageways.
Okay.
So they're actually
Like-
lower, and they go into the pyramid.
Bless you.
Okay, so each of these is not like a wall; it's a drop.
Yeah, well, no, there's a small little kind of wall, like a railing almost, or
Okay.
balustrade is the best term I can give for it. And then, yeah,
Wait,
it would allow you
John?
to kind of... Go ahead.
Are you saying that this is a lot like the flat Earth? There's just a giant ice wall around it, and
No, there's no ice.
All right. Yeah, Valette would start moving towards this opening here to down.
Kind of walk down. Okay. Oh,
Hey, can we
Hoping that Vrack and Ren would be following for the ground.
so from
I'll follow.
those positions, you can kind of drop down, to be sure. I mean, like, it's only about 5 feet drop over the railings for each of the levels.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I could drop down directly here, and it's only 5 feet drop.
Yeah.
5 foot drop. Oh, then I would go more direct.
yeah, I'm
To
just
try and,
wondering
like-
if we should move forward at all, or if
So, okay, so here's my thoughts, is that I see Sam, Gilbert, and Brox as the range team for Triple Tech, and then Ren, Vrack, and Valette as the melee team for Triple Tech.
I mean, the only thing I was going to switch around was I can't remember. Does Ren have any long distance or is he up close?
I do have a bow.
Yeah, I mean, we could always switch around Gilbert and Ren, but either one works. Well, actually, you're right, because then if Gilbert stays back, we have healers split up. Not a bad
Yeah.
idea.
It seems the two in the middle are kind of moving closer to the center and becoming nothing more than kind of like sharp silhouettes of their colors as they enter towards the
Let's
center
move
underneath.
quickly, so Vrak moves up with them.
The shadowy figure that you saw just in silhouette and kind of cheated to look at her more starts walking around the circle into your direction, sees Valette and says, "Oh, finally, you've come. Oh, wonderful.
What should we do? How do we stop him?
I don't know. The song of the swords is slowing. The tempo's changed. It seems that they're not much long for this world. The corruptor understands their presence, but it's not his to have. He understands that there is more power inside of your swords, greater still than him, than Ashmedea, than even my master of eyes. You're playing a dangerous game here. You mortals, so pleasant. I hope you enjoy this more than anyone would ever understand. You are seeing divinity. Others, like yourselves, know nothing of it. They've been sealed away for so long. But finally, they get to play.
That cast lightning bolt at the laughing.
Valette looks to Ren and asks,
Do you really cast lightning
Should
bolt
I-
at her?
No, I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
I can't hear her, so.
Valette looks to Ren and asks, should I forcibly awaken all the Esper's power to fight him? Or at
Can
least
you-
attempt it?
Out of character, can you do that?
I have something that may work that also would have serious ramifications.
Oh,
No, I don't
If
think
Where-
there's ever a time to do it, now is the time to do it.
where did
Do
you get
it.
that? You beautiful
Do it.
Brenna. She starts walking towards you and then kind of flies up to your level and kind of lands next to you, looking at your left arm.
Uh-huh.
Where did you get that? This is
Jubal Dragon Eater
magnificent.
died, and I, without realizing it,
Oh
became
my.
this thing's new owner.
Oh my.
Oh, yeah.
I do not know
should've-
how to use it.
I should have identified that.
Oh my. Well, do you want to keep it? As she's saying that, you can see the two powers getting very close to the center. Moonlight silver and like jet black, like black light, negative light in the center.
Valette touches the ring.
Oh,
Do it!
interesting. But
I'm
first, wait,
wording.
wait.
I'm trying to
Bef-
think of the wording.
Before you make any brash decisions, please, before this all goes south, I'll make you a deal. I'll give you what power I can give to help you and your friends if you swear to give me that beautiful glove. Hmm?
Valette, trying to not think she has the best opinion of everything, looks to Ren. What choice should I make?
Could I do one of my abilities? I think I have.
Be quick.
Yeah.
Brenna. She says as she turns over her shoulder, and it looks like they are directly underneath him.
Could I use screw?
Yeah. Go ahead and make a scrutinize check.
So scrutinize is investigation. I'm gonna roll my funny investigation. Don't be. 24.
It's obviously more than a rock hand. That's all you get.
No. I'm scrutinizing
No, I know.
the creature for its intentions.
Yeah. It's obviously more than a rock hand.
Do I get a sense of whether its intentions are good or
I think that
What
you
I'm
get
trying to say to you
definitely
is,
more
is
than a rock hand.
all that you get is that you know that it's obviously more important than just a weird rock hand. If
Right.
she wants it. That's all you get.
right?
You missed,
And
you missed
Ren-
more information by 1. You missed all the information by 6.
You know, I'd like to say, if you had rolled regularly, I could have used advantage on you.
Well, could I roll a second time and then use inspiration?
No, so if you roll a second time and it's not as good as that one, then yeah, it
Yeah,
won't
this is-
matter.
this is
In
why
other
you
words,
shouldn't
there's
use the
there's
macros.
there's no
Which is
secondary
why you
role.
should click on the skill,
Yeah.
and we'll just figure out
All
whether or
right.
not.
Could I do that?
Well,
So you
you
came
can
back to bite
you
him.
can click your little macro again to roll it again, and that would be your other roll,
Oh, macros.
and then that's it. So you would have opted for a 24 or a 24. So inspiration's not
Oh,
going to help
man.
in that.
No. So Ren would
That's
say
fine.
to Valette, "I think you need to keep it. I think it's more powerful than we."
I
Look, you're planning
Wish.
on doing something very drastic, and it doesn't matter
Wait.
anyway. If you do this, you're
Let's
all
wishing.
going to basically die. So make good of it. I will grant you some power in this, some assistance. Just give me the glove, please.
Valette, make your wish. I want to hear this.
Me too.
Give her the glove. I don't
okay,
know.
okay. Sorry, I gotta take a step back because I'm getting like really like John is purposely playing the character to get Valette to do it, and it's like I'm like, wait, is John trying to say I just shouldn't do this at all? But John's just
I
playing
don't
the
think
character.
you're second guessing it too
John's
much.
just fucking
Exactly.
with you.
Exactly.
Make the wish.
So Ren thinks that it wants it for
I-
its own purposes, and it's more than it appears, and we might not want that.
The two
And
powers
so-
Matt's
seem
not there,
to
but
be
Matt wants to
touching
wish.
in the center, and it looks like their powers are kind of infusing into one another. Very strange,
Yeah.
to be sure.
I think this is bad.
I wish for the full powers of the Espers be unleashed to defeat Durin Balcard in this time.
Oh, an interesting wording, to be sure. You see the bright essence of like sickly green radiance just kind of pulse for a second and then fizzle. Becomes bright
Ooh.
white, almost moon-like light with kind of a slight tinge of radiant sun to it. And you watch the Espera just kind of glow like in their essence for a moment. You then watch Ithel kind of start changing, and her shape changes into kind of a bright, white-haired woman with long, elvish ears, and you see her kind of like pulsing with kind of radiant energy. You feel the divine like blast over you all.
It's Dacia.
You see,
What the
Right.
fuck is going on up there? Why are they talking to that? What's with this?
you
divide?
see Durin's shell kind of dissipate for a second, and you watch as the corruptor form changes into a young man, and his hands appear to have like these strange markings engraved in the palms, and he kind of backs away for a second, and he goes, "Oh no, 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 not like this." And as he says that, you watch as a silhouette appears from literally nowhere and impales the radiant-haired woman with a sword.
Oh no.
You watch as Nayland Balcard stabs her through the chest, pulls the blade from her, and then watches her drop to the ground. It's been a long time, Moon Goddess. No more bullshit. No more messing with mortals. He looks around. I can't do anything about you, offspring, but about these ones I can. Be gone.
I think he's talking to you.
All the espers disappear. Your swords become inert. They're nothing but stone.
Oh shit.
Oh, didn't work.
If it makes you feel better, guys, I still have magic.
I still have a +1 greatsword.
The radiance dissipates. Hold on. And the being above drops like a shot bird and hits the ground. You can hear a sickly kind of splat as the wings hit the ground and kind of a metal ka-thunk as the Undaunted hits inside. Kind of floating above him, standing just in the center, just standing on air. Nayland Balcard kind of looks over to you. Is it done? You look down to the ring, and you can see that the last stone kind of dissipates.
The ring is now inert.
Good. I will tell you one thing, troublesome ones.
You like our spunk.
Done what you could. You've done what you could for your own purposes. You followed the quest that you felt was true. And you've helped destroy a rebel. Someone who fell away from the rules and the covenant. So in that I thank you. And for that I will bless you. You watch as your weapons become reanimated. They do not have charges. They do not have dual techs or triple techs. They are everything they are above the power's ability.
No espers.
No espers.
Okay.
Good
Huh.
luck. Good luck. The second he gets up, he'll be angry. Nayland disappears.
I'm curious how that affects Brox's
It's fury. It's fury.
Right, let's go and kill this fucker.
It was
Agreed.
it was done intentionally because I saw bad choices coming. And she's still standing next to you. So are you sure you don't want to give me the
Oh,
glove?
bugger off.
You probably won't survive in your current state. I believe your mage is well underpowered and your cleric barely has any spells remaining. Just
Wait, do you seriously not have any spells left, Gilbert?
Not true. I have a lot.
give me the glove, and I'll
Got
help
to.
you in this fight. Hmm?
Help us in the fight, and then we'll give you, and we'll talk afterwards.
I will do that if you swear upon it.
Oh no.
Do you
I
have a
cannot
deal?
promise you this glove, for I do not know what it fully does.
I have not
I
lied to you
apologize.
much, so I will tell you that it is a part of a primordial titan, and it belongs somewhere safe. In the hands.
It's one of 4 parts.
You're right. So you know I'm not lying. It belongs somewhere safe. In the hands of mortals it won't be. If I return the
Where
titan,
will he-
if I return the titan to some form of life in my gate, my master will be pleased as it wreaks havoc upon those who wish to destroy him in our hell.
Who is your master?
Vise Desteshnin, the demon prince of deception.
That doesn't sound good.
And you're probably
Vaguely
wondering why
sounds
my
familiar.
candor is so
Like it's-
honest. Sometimes the best lies are built upon truth. So, the glove, swear upon it. Give me the glove and I will help you. Or, good luck.
I cannot help one demon
Fine,
prince to fight
I'll
another.
return. Once you're dead, I doubt Durin will have any need for it. She pulls this, she just pulls her hand down like this and disappears.
Bugger.
And
Can't believe you brought Zelbor's
you-
dad into this.
Here, you hear a hand kind of up over the lip of the bowl and kind of rise up. Oh, that dragon's magic. So foolish. So, the Grey Order can't stop me. And they have the power to kill gods. What makes you think that you have a chance?
The power of friendship!
Oh my gosh, what is this, an anime?
Roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Any healing would be good too, boy.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think this short term, it would have been smart to give her the promise to give her the thing afterwards. Long term, that probably would have huge ramifications, and Vlett wasn't prepared for that. Though we'll probably die until take it off my corpse.
Don't worry, Yugi, we've got the power of friendship!
Oh man.
Your wish was as badly worded as I expected.
Yeah.
It's okay. I think you tried the right thing, Tim.
I mean, I don't have much experience with wishes and how to avoid bad things happening, so whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, it's really hard to avoid bad things happening sometimes.
Is everybody roll? I just need Brock to go right.
We
so,
just
yeah.
need some vrac action.
Is Zach there?
I see him in Discord.
And he's in roll 20. I'll go ahead and just roll him.
Yeah, I'm messaging him to see if he's still around or if he's having connection issues.
Or possibly other issues.
Look at all those 20s, man.
And I have to have a 17, damn it.
Alright. On 25, whatever it is gets up out of the hole entirely. Its wings fly up and kind of latch back onto its back. Kind of lifts off the ground. Its feet kind of hanging, kind of metallic yet skeletal. And it kind of looks up at you, annoyed. Looks to Valette. Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
All right. 24.
Hold on. Barely
You're gonna need
passed.
that inspiration. You're gonna need that inspiration, Matt, for sure this time.
Oh, don't worry. I'm
Barely
saving it for
pass.
something good.
Okay.
Wow.
It looks like it kind of focuses in. You can feel like voices kind of entering your head, hundreds of them, and you kind of like feel like your mind is being taken over, and you kind of snap out of it, focus on yourself, and you see the thing kind of. So my potency isn't as powerful in this frame. Brack is first. Last call for Zax.
Alright.
Out of curiosity, is it possible
Hold
to...
on. Zach's talking.
No, he can say what he wants.
No, he
Yeah, I was
can't.
going to say, if it was possible for him to, like, hold off, because I was going to cast haste on him before he ran off, if possible, but...
Yeah, he can delay
That's
his
his
turn
call.
if he wants.
If he calls that out in character, then yeah, I'll wait.
Okay. He says, "Hold, I'm gonna give you the Zoom juice." Okay, and then Ren.
Yeah, would Ren think it's possible in the positioning of the monster to hide before he acts, like in other words to get
There are walls all around you that are about
Yeah, but
4 feet high, so that you can kind of tuck
Yeah.
behind if you wanted to.
great. So I'm gonna move to here and I'm going to tuck down and then pop out and take a
The whole time you can see that his eyes are kind of focused on you. You pop down, you pop back up, and you shoot. Don't make a hide check.
Don't. Okay. Great. Yeah, that's not good.
The arrow kind of flies at it, and you see this kind of greenish kind of barrier appear around him, and the arrow stops, and then just becomes blackened and withery, and kind of just breaks apart in the air.
You need a magic weapon.
Yeah, I know. I have one, but I have to be really close to use it, and that's not good.
Lord Kirkosler.
All right. That is awesome. Varak hasn't moved yet, right?
Correct.
All right, so he's just standing there. This would have been great
Fuck
to
you.
give to. Hey, that was a good thing. So I'm thinking this would have been great to give to Valette, but you marched off before, I could. So I'm gonna cast Death Ward actually on Vrak because I'm sure he's gonna need it. And I'm gonna cast a spell on you and say, when you get knocked down, you'll get back up. Then you're gonna have to get out of there and get some more
You don't have to get up again. You take a whiskey drink, you take a lager drink, you take a cider
exactly.
drink.
It's a good song.
You sing the songs that remind you of the good times
It's-
because we're in some pretty bad ones.
Yeah, because we're in some pretty bad ones. I'll throw it up there for you for your information, Zach.
Thank you.
There you go.
Next up is Broxgar. Broxgar will.
Wait, could I do a little bit of moving first too? I just
Yeah,
want to go
go nuts.
I just want to kind of not be so close to everybody.
Sure.
So
I'm just trying to pace through the combat.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll just move.
Yep.
It's going to take a while.
So I'm trying to move it and keep it moving.
Yep.
Broxgar
Just
loads
move
Fury,
like-
takes a shot. Doesn't seem to affect. Fires again. that one will work.
Nice.
Gosh, a biggie.
Okay. It seems to be resistant to the damage. All right. And then I think he gets a third shot. That's a miss. And it's a reloading weapon, so he'll have to reload during the next turn. Reload 3. Okay. Sam.
Okay, so I cast Haste on Vrak. So he goes zoom zoom now.
Okay.
And then I am going to... Yeah, I know, I was checking for counterspell distances too, John.
Extended counterspell.
I'm
What's your
going to
reaction?
move right there for the same sort of reason of try to keep the group slightly not all grouped up together so we don't die. And that is all I'm going to do.
Matt, can you throw haste up for me?
I can.
Thank you.
There you go. Yeah, so your AC's up by 2, advantage in dex, and you move, I think, twice as fast, and gain an extra action.
Thank you.
It doesn't increase your it does increase your speed by 2. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm doubling. Okay, you can take your turn now if you want to, Brack.
Hell yeah. With my zoom zooms, I can get all the way there, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can get right to him. He's floating about a foot off the ground, so you rush down there, snap to him.
Cool. Cool. Bonus action, rage,
Mm-hmm.
and recklessly.
Miss. Hit. What element do you choose?
Let's try acid.
Okay, seems to work. And it looks
Cool.
like he resists the physical damage.
Wait, what physical damage?
From the sword. The actual sword damage. Even though
Even though the
magical,
sword is magical?
seems that he
What?
resists it. Alright.
Interesting.
So that means he's damaged some, just not as much
With
as normal.
haste, I can attack again, right?
As an action, you can make one attack, correct?
Yeah.
That'll work.
Nice.
Sweet.
Okay. Similar story. Looks like the damage is not as effective as one would hope. Between your turn and Ballette's turn, he kind of looks down at you. He's about 12, 13 feet tall, and he's floating a foot off the ground. His wings kind of are still folded behind him. As he kind of looks down at you with his red, kind of gem-like eyes, he kind of looks over to Sam. Is that it? Looks back at Brack. No. Cast Dispel Magic.
I was going to counterspell.
Go ahead. You will counterspell your counterspell. Sorry. Never mind.
Wait, does he counterspell my counterspell?
Yep.
That's his reaction.
Right, because he's taking a legendary action, and then he's reacting to your reaction. So, the blue spell deck appears, and he's apparently Jace Bellerin, and I hate this character already because of Dispel Magics. And so anyways, Dispel Magic, haste is a 3rd level spell, it automatically succeeds. So
Yeah, it is.
you're no longer hasted, and what happens when he's no longer hasted?
I believe that he's just stunned for a round. We'll check, though.
Says he can't move or take actions until after its next turn, as
Right,
a wave
that's-
of lethargy sweeps up.
Yeah, that's basically he's stunned for a round. Can't do anything.
Yep. Balette.
You bastard.
Right.
Come on, John. You can't let me have some fun.
Valette, from where she's at, is going to cast Bless at 2nd level. And she's going to target Ren, Sam, Vrak, and herself, since those are the only ones in range.
Could you throw it up? Oh, good.
And then she will move up to right. I think that's as far as she can go. No, she can go. I'm gonna regret this, but she'll go right there.
Oh, yeah.
Swing away.
Go get him.
We believe in you.
Okay. In between Valette's turn and Brack's turn, he'll use his last legendary action. He targets Broxgar, puts his hand up, kind of looks at him. A nice weapon. Use it for a good purpose. Broxgar needs to make a wisdom saving throw. He fails. You watch as an iron crown appears above Brox's head and kind of locks into
damn
place. And he kind of seems confused. Okay, Vrak, you are stunned for this turn. As speed catches up with you, you were rush, and then hitting a wall of magic. Ren, you're up.
I would like to try this as a bonus action.
It doesn't seem like he is operated this turn, even though his initiative from what you saw before was 25.
So, is that the result of this ability? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm just telling everyone else. He doesn't have an initiative for a reason. He acted on
Okay.
25 during the first round. He did not act on 25 during the second round.
Okay, so he could choose to act whenever the hell he wants, maybe.
Incorrect. But yeah.
Okay. So, it would be Wisdom Insight versus Charisma Deception. So I will roll it normally.
Who makes the deception?
You do.
Oh.
So let's see. So that would be. I have to figure this out since I rolled it normally, and I don't know what's going on here.
So
it's normally.
You rolled a 12 because you have a plus.
Okay,
7.
that's good. Great.
Yeah. Pro tip:
That's fine.
Next to where it says insight, it gives you the modifier. Take that and subtract it from the number that you rolled, and you get the total that you rolled. Yeah, he got a 41. So.
So he obviously fails.
You win.
So that's my bonus action, and then as my action, oh shit, this is a. I'm going to move up, behind Vrak. And hold on.
Whose music was that?
Not mine.
That was nice.
Not mine.
I guess that's it.
All right. It will go Lord Kurgosler and Brox, but I believe I have the highest dexterity, and my initiative this turn is 20. So,
Be our
Guys,
guest.
I think John's gonna kill us all.
Oh yeah, for sure.
His plan all
I
along.
royally screwed us. So that's okay.
It's okay. You did the best you could.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it's hard to know what's going on, so.
Well, I wish I would have used the wish for something more drastic that would have made me a target of Grey Order, because that would have been more fun, but oh well.
he's going
Too
to
late.
teleport as a movement. He vanishes
fart
from his
does this-
position, appears next to Gilbert, kind of looming over him.
Hello.
Oh no, Gilbert.
Your god has no power here. He will Wave of Sorrow. He wave of Corruption. Waves his hand off to you. And does a 19 hit your AC?
Yes, it does. It just barely hits it.
You take 23 points of necrotic damage.
Ouch.
Hooray! I'm gonna die.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm still alive at least.
That's his initiative. It'll go
If he
to
attack,
20.
you know what? I think I'm gonna use a reaction if I can.
Okay.
After he hits me, I'm going to use Fade Away, which is a wait. I gotta check, make sure I have Channel Divinity. I do not. Never mind. You know what? I think I could have got it back if I had a short rest, though.
Yeah, you would have gained one, or gained your short. So you can go ahead and do it.
No, we didn't have. I didn't have a short rest.
We didn't finish the short
They
rest.
interrupted
Remember?
me.
We went straight to it.
Oh, wow.
Straight to death.
Yeah, I know. After I was like, hey, get stuff back, but oh well.
Oh well. That's fine.
Too late.
Too late.
Yeah, if the Espers were still around, it would have been a different fight.
I think so. But is it my turn now then? Or wait, I interrupted what he was going to do.
Yeah, you didn't use your reaction, so it's your
Yeah. So it is my turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, what I was going to do was... Damn, though, it seems so stupid now. But I'll do it anyways. I'm going to do it anyways. I'm going to, so I noticed that Broxgar got, like, dominated or whatever, something. Some sort of nasty crown. I'm going to cast a spell magic on him. It's a 60-foot radius, or 60-foot,
on him.
range. On, Broxgar, because we didn't cast any spells on him, so...
Oh, because the iron. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, it works.
He cast a spell on him. Let me click at this for your information. You
No,
know what it's all about.
I know what it does. So is any movement, or are you staying where you are?
Well, I'm gonna move, yeah.
You're moving away from him.
Well, I'm gonna have to figure out how I can do that without getting my ass kicked. I don't know if I can move without getting my ass kicked. Because I don't have any Channel Divinity left. Yeah, I think he's gonna attack me. Never mind. I'll hang out where I am for now.
Okay.
I think I actually have to roll for the Dispel Magic.
No, because it's lower than first, or it's lower than third level.
Oh, is it?
It's a second
Okay,
level
I thought it
spell.
was a 4th level spell.
No.
Sweet. So that worked.
So in between your turn and Broxgar's turn, he's going to go ahead and raise his hand back up to him, look down at you, and in Nomad say, "I don't think so." And you watch as the crown reforms atop Broxgar's head.
Bogus. That's what I say.
What, you just cast the
Does he
spell
get another
magic on
saving
him?
throw?
Yeah, I'm trying to do it, but for some reason it keeps being really annoying.
So wait, are you counterspelling him, or are you...
He cast Dispel Magic on the Crown of Madness.
Well, yeah, but are you counterspelling Gilbert, or are you
No,
recasting?
I'm recasting it, yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
As a legendary action.
Cool. 21.
He succeeds? Nope, he fails.
Damn it!
Yeah, DC is 23.
Oh, damn.
Broxgar is still Crown of Madness did. And that says, as an action, charmed target must use its action before moving on each of its turns to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself that you choose. It has no one near him. Yeah, so it can act. He can act normally because they're not in range. Okay, so then
Hooray!
Broxgar will shoot. Actually, no. Broxgar will reload. He fired last turn. He's done.
Is that only one of his attacks?
No, reloading is an action. For Gunslinger, isn't it?
Okay. I didn't know if at a certain point it gets downgraded to just one of their attacks.
After a certain level, I believe after like 7th level, it's a bonus action.
I think you have to take the special.
Quick
draw.
I believe that's actually quick draw. No, I believe that's part of it. I've got the thing right here.
Okay.
So I will look that up. Lightning reload is at 15th level. You can reload firearm as a bonus action.
So he's not there yet.
He's not there yet.
So as an action.
So it does
reload
happen,
can-
just not yet.
Okay, that's Broxgar. Goes to Sam.
Right. How far am I away from Broxgar?
About count the lines in between
25.
as difficult terrain, but yeah, distance-wise, you can see him 25.
I cast Dispel Magic!
Oh, he's not crowned.
Oh, he's not?
Oh,
Oh,
he
I
is
thought he was.
he is crowned. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
He is crowned. Yeah. No.
Okay.
So I cast Dispel Magic!
It goes away. And in between your turn and Ballet's turn, he will use another legendary action to cast it
I
again.
was going to move too.
Sorry. Sorry.
That's
yeah,
fine.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and cast it again.
As a
Make it-
tactics thing, maybe we should stop bothering.
Make an Arcana check
Well-
real quick, there, buddy.
Everybody?
No, just the
Sure.
one that can.
24?
Just the one that can. He doesn't seem to be casting the spell. It seems to be more of an innate ability that he's triggering.
Ah, son of a bitch. It was worth a shot.
Sorry, wisdom saving throw. It's got to be a 20. It's not a 20. All right. So he's back to crowned.
I think John just wants to, like,
Ballet.
have Brockstar kill us all.
Well, I gotta get you all together. That's gonna be difficult.
This isn't going to do anything, but I'll sort of drop judgment, draw wand, lightning bolt.
Okay.
He's probably gonna be unaffected by it, but whatevs.
Roll it.
I mean, I don't think he'll be unaffected, but I'm going to guess he's magic for this.
He fails his saving throw. So he'll take half damage. He seems to be resistant to the lightning.
Alright. And Valette puts her foot on top of judgment so that it can't just be picked up off the ground without pushing her away.
Okay. Alright, this is turn 3. And in between Valette and Vrac, he'll use his last one. Ren, make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Don't worry, we're all mad here.
Plus 4, plus bless, so it's automatic success with an 18. Because it's plus 4 and then plus 1d4.
22. Actually, it's 2d4 because you read it at second level.
No, that it just
That's
allows
not
me
how
to
that
target
works.
an extra person.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But
Okay.
you have plus 4 for my aura, and then at the very least another 1, so you meet 23.
Yep. Exactly 23. Good call.
Nice.
Good call.
All right. So Vrac, you're up. He went uphill.
Yeah. That's as far as I can get.
Mm-hmm.
Guess I'll heroically take the dodge action.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, and the turn of being stunned would have discarded your rage as well. So.
Yep.
Okay. Ren.
Yep. Ren can get there,
Mhm.
and I will.
The blade kind of meets resistance as it comes in behind him and kind of stops with this kind of blue field or green field of energy that blocks it. You kind of pull the blade back in a way, not able to get through it.
Okay, I'm going to then. Let's see. Yeah, I don't really can't do much more else. Frog. Sorry.
Okay.
It's
Back
fine.
away.
Don't worry.
On 20.
And
Okay.
no, I don't have to even try. But what I'm gonna hide.
Okay. Don't roll dice.
I know.
All right. So on 20, he's acting on 20 this turn. He just kind of lowers himself down, kind of like creaking with this strange metallic sound. His big hand kind of reaching down for Gilbert. He looks like he's ready to just kind of grab your little head. Go ahead and make either an athletics or acrobatics check, your choice.
Come on, Gilbert. We don't want your head crushed.
Can I make a wisdom check instead?
No, he's trying to grab you.
All right, athletics or acrobatics. I think they're both 0. Yep. I'll go for acrobatics though, just because I'm going to be tough. I'm trying to look tough in front of my homies.
Yes!
Natural 20.
I say, look at that, Vrac. I've been, like watching you.
He reaches
Nice.
down really slowly, his big hand kind of opening up, and as he kind of grasps down, you kind of duck to the side and kind of move away, and he kind of misses. He looks really annoyed at you, but he looks like he wasted his action on that activity.
Nice.
He then teleports.
We always knew you were a slippery SOB, Gilbert.
Yeah, but in a good way.
Appears behind Ren, looks down at him.
Hey.
No.
Alright, that's 20. Broxgar will shoot, because he can act normally right now.
Hooray!
And he gets a wisdom saving throw at the end of his turn. No, it just lasts a minute.
Yeah, it's
But
bullshit.
it stops affecting him if he doesn't get forced to act. So he will lose it this turn.
Hooray!
Me not being able to grab Gilbert, unfortunately, made it impossible for me to put Gilbert
Hey, wait,
on.
did you skip my turn? No.
No.
Wait. What did I do on my turn?
Yeah, what did Gilbert do on his turn?
He goes
I think I
before.
got skipped.
He goes before you.
Yeah,
Oh.
but then you skipped me. For
He
Yeah,
goes
Brock's-
after Ren
sorry,
and
you're
before
right.
Brock.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Everything keeps on trying to go back up.
Tracker's
It
gone.
was an accident. But
Hold
I
on,
had
I'm
some-
refreshing my roll 20. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Hey guys, do you think if I present the bad guy with like a contract, do you think he'd take it?
No.
He rolled a 41 on the deception check. I think you
No,
need to try to use that glove some way,
My
Valette.
contract was basically going to sell my soul, That way,
Oh,
Yes,
interesting.
sell your soul,
I
do
like
that.
that idea. That is creative.
it's actually probably a very bad idea.
Oh, it's a horrible idea, but do it anyway.
Yeah, I was just trying to fill up the dead space.
No, that would be amazing.
It would be amazing. You think so? I don't think so. 'Cause
I mean, we're
full sell
talking
anyway.
Blaze. This is Blaze of Glory moment, folks.
Yeah. Oh,
And that's a cool thing.
I want to try to go out in a blaze of glory. So yeah, we'll see. I almost got my head crushed, so that'd have been interesting.
Yeah.
I think he would have killed me too. I'm in bad shape. So, oh well. That's alright. I got a plan. See, here's something for you guys. As Kergozler's heroes, would we know whether or not demons are like resistant to certain things? Or is it just like depend on each demon's a little bit different?
They are a chaotic bunch. So anyway,
You might be able to make a religion check.
go ahead with your action.
All right. Can I make a religion check? Would it be an action? Because I want to do a spell, but I don't want to do it if it's going to be a waste.
No, as an action,
just
you
do
can
it.
try and religion check to see if you know anything about the
Yeah,
thing.
screw that. I'll just try it. What the hell? I'm going to try a cool 6th level spell called Harm, but it's necrotic damage, so I don't know if it'll work on him, but we're going to try it anyways. What the hell?
Okay.
It's a DC 20 save. Although, you know what? Actually, DC would go down by 2.
Doesn't matter.
My Esper
He
Edge
willingly
has
takes
that.
the spell
Oh,
as you
I-
cast it on him, and you see all of his wounds refresh.
Oh, that's so great.
Not cool,
Awesome.
man. He wasn't even.
You
wounded
healed
before,
him,
was he?
Gilbert. You healed him.
Well, I had to try it,
It would appear that necrotic damage heals him.
Heals him. Okay, I was kind of thinking that might be the case, but I didn't know.
Broxgar's gonna shoot him.
So,
Oh.
Hey guys, if we die, yeah.
That.
If we die, that happens.
You hear Broxgar in a very Joe Orbic fashion yell, "Gilbert, stop fucking up my work again! You and Valette both, Jesus!"
I had to try
Valette with the
something.
lightning, on
Cheese
the one
and
that healed from
crackers.
lightning, and then Harm
Yeah.
on the guy who heals from necrotic. You guys, such a struggle. All right, Sam.
Stop doing this so I can stop doing this really bad Arnold.
I'm Arnold now. I'm a Terminator. Now get to the chopper. Get down! Get down! Will you act, Sam, so I can stop this horrible impersonation, please?
No, I'm really enjoying this, actually. I'm going to kill you. Also, so I know that the Crown of Thorns, which just seems to be an innate ability. Did the Dispel Magic also seem to be that sort of a thing, or is that a spell?
I'll give you a free Arcana check on that one.
Okay, cool. Let me see if I know stuff. No, I do not know stuff.
Yeah, you've seen him cast, to your knowledge, 4 different spells. You would recognize the spell magic. You would recognize Crown of Badness. There was another spell he cast against Ren, but it didn't work. And then there was another spell he cast against Vrak, but it didn't work. Or not Vrak, but...
Okay.
Yeah, Vrak. It was Vrak.
Guys, I'm gonna try something that will probably not work, but it's worth a shot. Hey, Vrak! You know how I cast haste on you earlier? I'm doing something different this time. Get big!
Alright. In between Sam and Bullet's turn, as he'll spend 2 legendary actions, and he casts a spell, you watch Vrak get big, and then you watch Vrak go...
Damn you! So was it
Am I
innate
stunned
ability or was it a
again?
spell?
Did you
No.
I think it's an innate ability.
It's enlarge reduce. It doesn't stun you or anything. It just makes you bigger or smaller.
Yeah. Stop helping me.
Listen, all I've got right now are a bunch of buff spells and then a couple of other spells that aren't going to do anything except for heal the guy.
For sure. Broxguard... Or sorry, Bullet, sorry. Hold on, I apologize. In between Sam and Bullet on 15, actually. It seems he's taking another initiative. He will cast a spell on Ren. Wisdom saving throw.
Counterspell?
Reaction counterspell.
Yeah. Oh, you're counterspelling me, is what you're
Yeah.
saying?
Didn't you just use your reaction?
No.
What level are you counterspelling me at?
I'm counterspelling... Oh, to rewind. First things first. I'm casting a spell. What level are you counterspelling me at?
4th.
Okay. And then I am
Because I don't have any 3rd level spells left.
I'm counterspelling you at 3rd, so I have to roll.
You have to roll.
Yep. And I have a plus...
Probably like...
Plus 8. Plus 8 to it.
So chances are you probably will succeed, but...
I got a 13.
Yes!
I got 13.
Thank you, Sam.
So I need you to roll a check. Because he's casting a... Let me double check the spell level.
Wait. Why do you need me to take a check?
Because you're counterspelling a spell I'm casting, and that spell has a
Oh
level.
my gosh. What? Okay,
Hold on. Go ahead and roll yours.
I'm going to use my inspiration. That's a 24.
There was so much work in that one fucking action.
Ren is like, woof!
So
What level was the spell that I was counterspelling out of curiosity?
So he casts his 5th level spell. You counter it. He counters your... doesn't succeed. And then you succeed on your counter because of inspiration. That was literally a Magic the Gathering game. We literally just threw our hands down.
I would like to tap my swamp.
Yeah, for the rest of the game, I'm just going to draw fucking mountains, though. This is bullshit. Villette, 15 initiative ends. Go ahead and take your turn.
Saving throw for a lightning bolt.
No, okay.
Oh, that was hilarious.
It was pretty cool. Fails. So 23 halved is... Okay.
So, just to say, guys, I'm going to be out of spells.
Yeah, it's
John.
it is the way it is.
With a wand in hand, would it be possible to like hold 2 things? I just can't use either of them. since a wand like might be able to be held with the same with the sword
You can
handle.
hold the wand in your shield hand, like a torch, and not be able to use it, and then use something else in your hand.
Okay, so that I'll do that and pick up my sword and and then I'll move. So there might be a chance he doesn't
Before you
teleport
move,
like a bitch.
As you're kind of getting ready to move past the pillar, you see that the shadow like seems to have shape to it, and you see the fox lady again. My last chance. Are you sure it's going terribly for you?
It is going terribly.
Do it.
We'll be fine.
You rush on. If you aren't gonna stop, don't stop.
Give him a chance.
I don't know what Villette would do. Because she was determined, but on one hand, we're kind of fighting ineffectively to begin with right now, so that's also what we have no sense of how well we're doing.
On the other
It's just
hand,
going
you have
poorly because I don't think.
Rocky glove.
Right. Well, the question is, she takes it. I don't have a hand, and now I can't use a shield.
Yeah, I guess that
Well,
would happen.
she might give you a hand back.
She's magic and all.
Well, I guess she would say she'd take it after the fight.
I'm looking at John's face, trying to poker face.
Poker face. Poker
All right.
face.
Just because I don't really know, I'm gonna roll a 1d2.
That works.
Sure.
1, Villette says after the battle, fine. 2, she just rushes forward. Alright. Villette says fine afterwards, you can have it.
Everything stops for Villette. Everything stops, even the demon prince. Boss, we've got a bargain. Better make it quick. You watch as she steps forward to you, and this kind of dark shape appears in front of you, reaches down and grabs your hand. Thank you, mortal. Rips the gauntlet off of your arm, pulling it away, and you watch as your arm refreshes to its full, normal shape. You gain a long rest, as does the rest of your party.
Whoa! So we get all our hit points back. That's not.
The dark shape consumes, and all of your spells and everything. The dark shape consumes the glove and it disappears. She says,
John.
"Uh huh."
I'll ask afterwards. Do
Okay.
your stuff.
She says, "Thank you so much. I believe my business here is done. Good luck. Might I make a suggestion? The wand's pretty ineffective. But your god has presence here that you might be able to use. Good luck." And she disappears. And
Okay,
time
so
restarts.
My
Real
god?
quick question.
Your god.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Your god.
Real quick question, John. Since we got a long rest, does that mean I can select different spells in my spell book?
No.
Okay. It was worth a shot.
Sure, why not?
Actually, hold on. Let me use the same method that Tim did because I don't have a choice on that. I just knew that I was giving you the effects of a long rest, which technically would allow for that. Hold on. I'm gonna roll 1d2. If it's
That's
a
why
1,
I'm asking, because technically...
If it's a 1...
Could you could do the same thing, Gilbert, right?
What? Yeah, I could pick different.
So think
spells.
about that.
I'm gonna pick harm again.
If it's a 1...
Shut up, you. You're trying to get us killed.
yes. If it's a 2, no.
Yeah, that's fair.
Go with it.
It's a 1, yes!
Yes.
You
we
can
just- alright,
very
get rid of harm.
very
Let's
quickly
fix first.
retrain your spells.
Right.
Let's take a 5-minute pause.
Sure.
I'll have them done before my turn.
Okay.
I don't think everybody else is as cool as you.
Alright, Villette would then move. Villette tries calling on her god to help.
You watch as judgment turns bright gold with radiance. You are affected by the spell Holy Weapon.
Yes! Badass!
Get in there.
Yeah, I just gotta get close. That's as far as I can move because I've already done my action, my movement. So, that's my turn.
Okay. Vrak. This guy keeps running away from you, but I think he's in striking distance.
No, he is. I saw Villette pray to his god, and his god blessed his sword, right?
You
That
bet.
happened, like, right in front of me. Well, maybe it's about time, my God gave me a little bit of blessings, and I'm gonna, as I charge at this motherfucker.
Okay. As you do so for the remainder of the combat, your strength is considered a 25.
Nice.
Okay. I'm gonna bonus action rage and recklessly attack with Great Weapon Master.
Of course. Minus is included already. It is not. So that'll be minus 5.
No.
20 will. Let me double check.
You also have a 1d4 from Bless.
Roll it. That'll hit. So that'll be plus 10 more, right? Or that's already included in the...
The 10 should already be included, yeah.
Yeah, so 13 and 12, 25. And then 8 is... What's the damage type?
We're doing acid again.
Seems to be working really well. No resistance there on that, but the 25 is resisted. Alright. That's the first... Oh, second attack misses for sure. Alright. Vrak's done. Between Vrak and Ren, I will spend a legendary action and... Man. I will cast a spell on Ren. Wisdom saving throw. You see the crown start to form over his head, lock into place.
Yeah. 1d4 would not help you.
Nope.
Nope.
Lord,
Can I try to save at the end of my turn?
well, it's your turn now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you are charmed by me,
You gotta attack Varak.
and you have to spend your action attacking Vrak. We're not we're not allies though. We're not treated as allies, so you don't get sneak attack.
Do I have to use any particular weapon, or can I choose?
You have to use the weapon you're wielding. You can't switch.
Okay. Shit.
21 hits, 8 slashing damage. That's magical, so it doesn't matter. Rage doesn't care about magical, so take 4.
Can I move?
Yeah, you can move normally.
Great. I could choose where I move.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fly. Oh,
1 second.
Call on the name of your god if you have one.
can I do that?
Yes, we got that.
That was before I acted. Can I call on my god?
So you are moving away from me, right?
Yeah,
I'm gonna attack you. You have the mobile feat,
I do.
which would protect you from Brack making an opportunity attack against you, but not from me.
And why not?
Because the feat
Because
mobile
he's a
says
boss.
specifically, when you make a melee attack against a creature, you don't provoke opportunity attacks from that creature for the rest of the turn.
Very true.
So I'm just gonna bash you. Crit. Ooh, that's naughty.
I counterspell it.
Sorry, hold on, doing the math. 58 points of necrotic
Oh,
damage.
I should give myself back my hit points.
Okay.
Just waves his hand, and this kind of blur of dark energy smacks into the back of you, kind of making you lose your footing as you dart away. Alright.
Do I?
Let me
Can I
double-
have that evasion?
It is
No,
technically
uncanny dodge.
It is technically an attack, so yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back.
58 halved would be 29.
Okay.
And then regarding your question for crown,
When do you say?
saving throw at the end of each of his turns.
Okay. Nope. So that would be
You're still crowned.
plus 14. Yeah.
That's Ren's turn. In between. Hold on. Let me double check here. In between Ren and Lord Kurgosler, because my initiative is no longer 20, nor is it 15. It would be me using a legendary action. You're currently charmed by me, since you're still in that regard. He waves his hand at you and says, "Dance, my puppet," and draws you back towards him. Move back to the position you were in, Ren. You kind of like feel this weird kind of vibe come over you, and you kind of just like puppeteered, like move back to the spot you were in. That goes to Lord Kurgosler.
All right. I have a question for you, John.
Shoot.
You know that little spell that you made, the Cascade of Light,
Mm-hmm.
which is in the Gathering Magic?
This guy.
I know. I'm wondering, does it hit everybody that it touches?
It's
or
like
is
a
that
fireball,
only bad guys?
but it's like a bunch of searing lights that drop down. Yeah. So it's everybody.
If I do it, it's going to hit.
Yeah.
You bastards.
Unless you move it
All right, I
off to the
can't-
side and angle it so it's in between, or it's off to the side and away from them. Yeah.
It's
you
a
can
20-foot radius. So it's
Yeah,
pretty
you can
big.
hit. You can hit just him. Like.
Okay, I'll do that then. I'm gonna shoot that off at I'm gonna do a level 5, and it's usually a 4th level spell, but I'm gonna. Oh, why did it do that? It didn't ask me what level it was. Oh well, it's just an extra D8. I'll roll it separately.
Okay. I fail to
You know what
save,
I mean?
and radiant damage seems to do a lot more than you were anticipating.
Oh,
Nice.
Add additional 1 damage.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, a lot better than necrotic damage, huh?
It seems to be very annoyed. Its attention changes and focuses over to Gilbert, and as a legendary action, the last one of this turn, it will teleport adjacent to Gilbert.
I got you just where I want you now.
Roxgar pulls out the pistol and says, "Bang, bang, bang." Oops, wrong one.
Booming voice.
Oh no, sorry, he's reloading this turn. Apologies. He will say a quick little prayer. You don't know what it does. Sam!
All right, I am going to here first, and then I am going to cast a spell.
Alright.
I am going to it's centered on myself.
Okay. Sam, go ahead and make a perception check for me too.
Hold on 1 second. There we go. And a perception check.
Mm-hmm.
That's a natural 1 or a natural 20 if someone has inspiration.
I'll give you advantage for it because I'm a nice guy.
Oh, okay.
You're kind of looking up at him as you're casting the spell and kind of keeping a focus on it. You notice that above him, up on the ledge of the bowl that you're in, you can see a number of people kind of standing there. One appears to be the guy who impaled that goddess a minute ago. Another one appears to be Zelbor, who you met before. It looks like a couple of other individuals that you haven't seen before, just kind of watching. It does look like they're just kind of staying back. You also think that the only reason that you can see them is because of the mask you're wearing.
Interesting. Also, can I have a 10-foot radius thing to just plop on myself?
Yeah.
Because I'd like to know where the globe of invulnerability is.
Okay. Let me get a appropriate sphere.
Thank you.
Or try to anyway.
But yes, for everyone else who we're playing, if you're standing inside of the globe that I have, any spell of 5th level or cannot affect you, and that includes even if it's upcast.
Ooh, can you cast out of it?
Yes.
Nice. Sounds good.
But you cannot have spells cast on you while you're in it. It is a 6th level spell, so I'm burning a lot for this one.
Might as well bring out the big guns.
Exactly.
10-foot radius?
10-foot radius.
Can people leave it and come back to it at will?
Yeah, sure. It's just, like a lightly shimmering
You should be able to move it.
globe.
Okay.
Does it lock in place once you set it, though?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. Is that where you want it?
It locks in place, like, centered on me, so yeah, we'll put it there for right now. That's good.
Okay. You said for right now, can you move it?
I cannot move it.
Okay.
I basically place it on myself in the area around me.
I map
but
marked it. So
from the reading of it, I don't think I can move it.
I map mark it, so it's down there. If it becomes
Awesome.
an issue, we can move it. But yeah. All right, that's your turn. And unfortunately, I spent my reaction hitting Ren. Well, that sucks. Okay, and then it'll go down to 10, which is his new initiative. He will really annoyed with this guy right here. Really, really, really annoyed with this guy right here. He is. Go ahead and make a strength check.
Did you mean me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, why would he be? Last time I got a 20 on, so I'm not. How can I do any better than that? Strength check. All right. So like a strength saving throw, or just a strength.
Strength check.
I'll just roll.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm gonna roll on my strength. There. We'll try that. Almost as good. 19. The
Okay.
people at home. Don't mess with me, man.
Yeah, failure. So he puts his hand down to you, kind of looks at you, and then raises his hand up like this. You fly straight up into the air 30 feet. You're now elevated 30 feet above him.
All right. Doesn't sound good.
That's his initiative on 10. As a... Hold on, let me double check something here. Action each round.
It turned me into a balloon, guys.
I'm actually going to move you... Yeah, straight up in the air. That's fine. And then my movement, I am going to come back here. All right.
Don't leave me hanging.
After his
Okay.
initiative on 10, but before Valette's turn, he's going to look down to Ren, who's still charmed. Dance my puppet. And have you walk around him over to your friends in the bubble.
Does being in the bubble dispel the magic of the charm?
Spells can't come into it.
Yeah.
Let me double check the globe. Did you cast it?
Let me just take a look. I did. I'm reading
Any spell at
through
5th
that.
level cast out from outside can't affect it.
Yeah, I think that's
It doesn't
how it works. I
it
think
doesn't
you can
dispel
mark it to
anything. Yeah. So you're still charmed. You're still affected by the spell. But I can't cast it on you again while you're in there. But
Okay.
Yeah. So you're still Crown of Madness, did it?
Uh-huh.
Hey, Valette, if you could pick him up and move him away from me, that'd be great.
The sword's glowing with radiance.
He's actually in range to hit with the damn thing.
Go get him.
So,
Go and get him.
oh, because it's Ren's turn before Sam, so Ren's
Ren's
going
turn
to have
before
to make an
Sam's.
attack, and then that's going to force a concentration.
Saving throw.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, to be fair, I've got, like,
Pretty good con.
+9 Constitution for my
Plus
saving throw.
1d4.
So, if you come back, yeah.
No, you're blessed. You're
No.
blessed.
Oh, I did not know I was blessed. That's good to know. So yes,
Yeah.
plus 1d4.
You're doing
All
great.
right. Yeah, I'm gonna go lay the beat
Sorry,
down
I was
on
picking
this.
out spells when that happened.
I love Brack's turn. Like
well, you-
they're just simple.
You were
Think-
delightful.
you were blessed from the start of the fight. Like that was my first turn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
I just heard you gave bless out. I missed that you gave it to me as one of the people.
I don't know if this is gonna matter. Roll 1d4.
17,
21.
21 hits on the nose.
Nice. And I added in an extra 2d8 already to the judgment for it. We're also going to go ahead and smite on top of this as well. Is he considered? Do I do the improved?
Yeah,
Smite
he's ooh, good question. Hold on. Yeah, he's technically a demon prince.
Okay. Cast. We'll just do level 1 for now. So an extra 5 radiant damage on top of that.
Okay. So that'll be 15 radiant and 11 slashing halved would be 5. Okay.
All right.
So-
So that's attack 1. He's now marked.
The radiance seems to work really well. And 12. Okay.
And then we're gonna do
Another smite
one.
on this one?
Yeah, this time we're going level 2 up
Okay.
in the badness. That's a total of 18 additional radiant damage. So 29 radiant damage total for this attack.
Okay, yeah, I get you. So that'd be. All right. You cleave into him with that hit. You watch as his frame kind of cuts open a bit, and you can see kind of this strange fluid coming out. It looks consistency-wise the same as the vitae that you bled. However, it's black and kind of like fetid. The second he kind of like crouches over like that, Sam, you're kind of looking up and you kind of see, like out of the corner of your eye, everyone on the lip of the thing kind of move down, kind of looking like vultures watching something slowly dying and kind of waiting.
They wish to feast upon his body.
All right, that's Ballet. Brack, you're up.
Hit things, Vrac.
Oh
my
boy,
goodness.
I wonder what my turn's gonna consider.
So
Hit
everyone's
things.
like, oh, I got a good question. What am I supposed to do? I'm thinking about it. Oh, Brack say.
Crazy.
Hey,
Oh,
I
yeah.
love the fact
Oh,
that his
yeah.
stuff is.
And
Oh, look at those
you said you
rolls.
were- You said you were great weapon mastering, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, those will both hit.
If you want, I can haste you again. I'm kidding. I'm not going to do that.
Give me a total. Let's see. Hold on, I got it. Bear with me.
Like radiant.
So that'll be 3 acid and 61 slashing. So, yeah, well wounded on that one. Pretty solid blows. It doesn't look like the sword does as much damage as you were hoping, as we discussed. But it does look like half of 60 is still 30. That ain't bad. Ren, go ahead and stab Sam, please.
Sorry, Sam.
Don't
It's
do
okay.
it.
That's a
14.
Do you have
Does that hit?
Do you have inspiration, Ren?
I gave it to Sam earlier because I was a nice guy.
That's gonna be a jerk. I can't.
Would you make me use my
no.
inspiration?
I can't make you use your inspiration.
Armor class of 17.
So one of you
Nice.
misses.
Still giving it to Sam.
Can I move now?
Yeah.
I'm gonna fly away.
All right.
Why are you doing that? I can cast a spell magic on you.
You can?
Yes.
Too late.
Already happened.
It already happened.
Oh my.
Saving throw
Gosh.
against the Iron Crown.
That was the one advantage of you being there.
Sorry, I didn't want to hurt you.
And did you
Again.
single move?
It was a toxic relationship.
What?
Did you single move?
Oh, yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Yeah, I would be right here.
Okay. All right. In between Ren and Gilbert's turn, if he doesn't make a save, Dance My Puppet, go right back to Sam.
You also have a one.
See, all
It's
better.
not gonna matter.
All better.
And then Gilbert,
Gosh.
you're 30 feet in the air. You're held aloft.
All right. That's interesting. I guess. Do I feel any type of like? Obviously, there's a magical
Oh,
effect on
you
me.
feel like you're definitely discombobulated, so you'll have disadvantage on certain effects because you're being levitated in the air. But
And that's not a concentration effect?
You still, it is a concentration effect.
Okay.
Yeah, and despite being hit, it doesn't seem to have had any chance of losing any kind of concentration on the spell.
Interesting.
And I'm
Very-
30 feet up, right? Wow. All right. Can I still cast a spell on our
Yeah.
favorite Martian?
Oh yeah, for sure. You do feel like you're kind of like locked in this weird kind of state, but I mean, yeah, you would have disadvantage on certain effects because of it. But if you use
All right.
your class feature for Traveler Domain, you won't have any negative penalties moving through the turn.
Oh, uninhibited.
Yeah.
All right. I will use uninhibited, which
Okay.
is a great feature I have. I'm
Effectively
gonna
treat it as freedom of movement for the round, and then go
I'll
ahead.
cast Cascade of Light on him again
Okay.
because I've got. And I'll just do it at third level or fourth level this time, which is what it is. It's a fourth level spell.
All right.
All right.
I'm gonna
So-
counter your spell,
No.
and you said it's a 4th level spell, so I got to roll for it.
Yep. You've got to roll for
26. I'm good. Yeah.
it. Ooh, good deal.
Are you sure about that? Yeah.
All right. And I guess I'm stuck here. I'll just hang out and see what happens. Man.
All right. Broxgar will shoot him because he reloaded last turn.
Nice.
That second one's actually going to put him out of commission for the next round.
I'll use my inspiration to give him the 24.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
So he misses the last shot, but those other 2 shots get in. 12 plus 7. Actually, that should be 8 plus 10 because it's max damage. So 18 plus 7 is 25. 25 halved is a number. Some decent damage there. Not too bad. Sam,
Dispel magic. I'm done.
on the crown.
Ren.
On Ren.
And I can't counterspell because I already used my reaction, and also I
can't-
couldn't anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't
'Cause the
counterspell
globe.
because I'm in the globe.
Yeah.
Because this globe is baller.
Valette.
Oh, my turn. Let's. I don't know if anything counted as an attack for what's a maneuver. My thingamabob. I have too many stupid features. I can't find what I'm looking for. Extra attack, tenacity, fighting style, improved aura of courage. Do I have it at the top? Unwavering mark. Sorry. All right, here it is. In addition, if a creature marked deals damage to any, he hasn't done any damage. Okay. All right, so just normal attacks. First one, plus a 1d8 or 1d4. I mean,
19 misses.
20 misses.
20 misses.
Yeah, need that 21. All right. Oh my gosh, are you freaking kidding me again?
D4, D4.
Yeah. 21.
That'll work. So 14 halved is 7.
And you know another smite's coming. Let's go big baller this time. Keep up in it.
So
And
20.
another 20 radiant.
Nice.
Alright. So with this attack, you kind of swing in for the first one, then you feel like the blessing of your god kind of come into you. You see the Atavian cross kind of appear on him, kind of guiding your weapon towards like a specific weak point in the undaunted frame. You lash off his left arm. It just falls off. Hits the ground with kind of like a sickening kind of thud. You can see the vitae kind of ebbing out of the frame of it. But then you see that it looks like where the arm was, there's now kind of like a spectral hand. Do you remember when you first saw the Demon Prince when he was released? It was kind
Yes,
uh,
of like this
it's
weird
inside.
ghost frame. it seems like the arm is lingering there. All right. That's Valet's turn. On 5, he will act, and he will act twice this initiative round. And then he will act again on 25. So, for his first trick... he will... let me double check.
We'll give up
Yeah, that's his
and
plan.
apologize.
Repent of his evil ways.
Right.
Oh, right. Now I remember what I was going to do. So, Gilbert flies up another 30 feet.
No.
It's good for you, Gilbert. You get to experience life at a different level.
But he seems to cast a spell right before he moves him. Do you wish to counter it?
Sure, I'll counter it at 3rd level.
Okay.
Why not?
Befitting a man of your stature, Gilbert.
Thank you.
Technically, you can't counterspell me.
I know, but you have to roll for it.
Yeah, I figured. All right. Hold on to your butts. That's a 7.
No.
Okay.
Sorry, Gilbert, you're dead.
So,
Yeah.
Baroxgar will have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Don't worry, Gilbert. In the end,
He fails.
we'll name them Sam's heroes once you're gone.
You see the iron crown appear above his head.
Sure.
But this seems to be different this time, because the crown manifests and sits above normally. This one lashes down onto Broxgar's head. You can see a little bit of blood start trickling from his brow. Then, with his second turn, he sends Gilbert up another 30 feet, so he's 90 feet up in the air. And then with his 25 initiative, he will... dismiss the spell on him and cause, while he's forcing him straight down, to increase the speed. Your velocity is now, you would have been at 90, then 120, then drop. So go ahead and, if you have acrobatics trained, you can try and mitigate the damage a bit, but otherwise you're going to be taking, I think it's 12d10.
That's a lot.
Oh, God.
Holy shit.
Can I use my reaction? I'm kidding. I know.
Acrobatics. I will roll acrobatics to try.
Do you have
and
acrobatics
somehow-
trained?
I do not.
Then you cannot.
Athletics. It is not trained either.
Yes.
No,
okay,
acrobatics is the only way to mitigate falling damage.
Pretend like I'm not going to get hurt and use deception, which is trained.
Sure, yeah.
You can deceive yourself, yes.
Rolled pretty
I'm
good.
not going to get hurt.
Probably a bit above average. Go ahead and take 84 points of bludgeoning damage as you smash into the stone.
All right. As I mash into stone, I'm gonna like play dead, even though I'm not.
Yeah, you're prone. For sure.
He's gonna think I'm
I thought
dead.
you were going to say, as I fall on the ground, can I fall unconscious?
Yeah.
No.
As you're sitting
Nice.
there thinking about that, you're pretty sure that you're like, doing a little eye thing, trying to like play dead. You're pretty sure he knows. Vrak,
Bummer.
it's your initiative immediately after his. Miss. Is Vrak blessed?
Vrak is blessed, yes, so 1d4.
Roll a d4. Oh wait, no. I'm sorry. Would you have been attacking with Great Weapon Master?
Yeah, well, they would have been reckless, but also with Great Weapon Master.
The first one misses for sure. The second one could potentially hit. So roll a d. No, it hits automatically. So yep, damage
Plus
on the
2.
second attack. So 20, 30. So 15. Okay. Solid. Ren. You get
Ren
to
is
do
gonna
your
move
own
out.
thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna move out of here, and I will 31 to hit,
Yeah.
and then a sneak attack.
Okay.
Finally,
Oh, yeah. You're good.
and then because I have mobile, I'm gonna move back into the sphere.
Okay. In between your turn and Gilbert's.
Like the sphere, Sam.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I like it too.
he is going to.
Look at all those ones on my sneak attack. Jesus.
He is
Oh,
going.
I'm sorry.
go
Can I,
ahead.
can I interrupt you from? Do I get extra damage from the bless or just from the?
No,
It's only attack roll.
Okay.
Tier attack roll.
Thank you. Sorry.
he is going
That's it.
to. Getting pretty close there, guys.
Stage 2 of the fight.
Hmm. Gilbert, go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
All right, I might use my luck if I fail miserably.
Mhm.
So, what did I do? Oh shit! Did I just close my sheet on accident?
I
Yeah,
hate
I
it when
did.
that happens.
It'll take a second. Sorry. So, anyways, you know what? You know what I love? I love roll 20. You know?
If you hold shift and double click your token, it'll bring up your character sheet.
Really?
That is a good thing to know.
I
That's
told
good
you
to
this
know,
like 2
yeah,
weeks
really.
ago.
I know, but we forget.
It's okay.
We're so
Yeah.
dumb. All right, wisdom saving throw. This is my good one, so hopefully it will be good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
it
to
is-
be honest, John, it's not like I pay attention to anything that happens during games
We'll,
anyway.
we'll do it again next time. It's fine.
We're in Spain, right?
Right. Right. Okay, Lord Kurgosler, you're up.
I'm getting the fuck out of Dodge.
You should run towards the globe.
Yeah. The thing is, it's actually as a bonus action, I'm gonna cast. Well, how could I actually just move and get there? I have a 45 move speed, but I'd have to stand up first. So I'm gonna have to stand up, and then as a bonus action, Misty Step, and then I'll be right close to it. I'll be like right
And then move into it.
here.
Yeah, that's fine.
And move into it or whatever. Hey, nice to see you guys. I'm getting my ass kicked out there.
So that was your bonus action and your movement.
Right, so I could do an action, but I can't cast a spell.
You can
so
do a
what-
Plus it's a
Cantrip.
cantrip, yeah.
Oh, I could do a cantrip? Alright, well, I'll just
Yeah.
shoot a cantrip out at him then. Just as a, to mess with him.
I cast Mending on him.
You already did that.
No, that was harm, but it was close to mending.
It was the same effect.
What is this? I'm trying to look and see what this spell damage is. Sorry.
What's the cantrip?
Flash Lance. That's another one that's by...
It's 1d6 per integration, so it should be 3d6, I believe.
3-6, but I want to know what the damage is. It doesn't
What
say.
type?
Must be
Radiant.
Yeah, what type.
I think it's radiant, yeah.
I'm
pretty
gonna
sure
do it anyways. Flash Lance. Boom.
Yeah.
28. Wait, that's my save. 22. Yeah. And the damage is boop, 13 radiant.
Pretty solid. And the next person who makes an attack roll against him has a +2 bonus. Alright.
Nice.
In between that and that, I am going to cast a spell on Broxgar. Failure. Broxgar takes 8 points of psychic damage. And hold on. And must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far as its speed allows. So over there on the ledge. He will shoot on his turn. No, he'll reload on this turn. He still got his shots off last time because of the inspiration, but he still has to reload this turn because 3 rounds per shot. Alright, then we'll go to Sam.
Hey guys, I maybe shouldn't have given him inspiration because he's probably not going to have to target us, no matter what.
He has to make the attack first near us.
Well, he has the upgraded crown of whatever this is going to be.
He said that he wouldn't take if I had inspiration, he wouldn't have taken it from me.
No,
Yeah.
I'm saying I used inspiration to keep it from his gun jamming.
Oh.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, John, I'm just gonna cast Scorching Ray.
Okay.
23, 27, and 20.
You're blessed.
Plus 1d4.
Plus 1d4 for each of those. I'll roll it.
Yep, all of them slam into him.
Cool.
Doesn't seem to have any effect.
Okay,
He,
well,
he
good to
likes
know.
fire.
Well, he neither likes nor dislikes fire. It's more of a neutral.
He ignores it.
All right.
Yeah.
On 15,
Good to know, though.
he'll take a turn. He teleports
I think he's getting desperate.
so that he's inside of the global sphere. He can walk through it. Nothing says that he can't. Everybody inside of the sphere, give me a Constitution saving throw.
I'm guessing this is at least a 6th level spell.
He's inside of it. He's inside the orb.
Yeah, he still can't target things inside the orb.
He's not targeting anything inside the orbit. And hold on a second.
It does. Area of effect does not allow it either. If it's
Let me double check
if it's
something here.
5th level or lower, area of effect does not affect anything inside of the globe.
Yeah. But he's not casting it from outside of the globe.
Yeah, but I don't think it matters whether he's inside or outside. 'cause
No,
we're
any spell
inside
at
of
5th level or lower cast from outside the barrier can't affect creatures or objects within. I'm not casting from outside of the globe. I'm casting it from inside.
Do we have the effect of your aura, Valette? No.
No.
Too far away.
Yeah,
But
gonna
you
use
and
luck
Sam
point.
I
both
can walk
have.
into your globe and cast.
Or
I
both
was-
have blessed.
Yeah, I didn't read that part. That what? Okay, 24.
22.
I rolled
Plus
an
one.
11, but I'm gonna re-roll because I have luck. So hopefully this works. Nope, it does not work. 12. Son of a bitch. I guess I could. I use luck
You get
again?
to roll a d. No, never mind. You don't get to roll d.
What's
I
that?
don't think you can. I don't think you can roll use luck 2 times in a row. Can?
You
No.
can use luck as
I don't think you
not,
can. You?
not on the same roll, no.
All right. Well, anyways, I fail.
Okay.
It's not good.
Hold on a second.
Thank you for popping death word on me because I think I'm gonna die. Valette. But that's okay. I'll come back. Nothing to
Hooray! It's okay. I can bonus action healing word you next turn.
go. No, I
Except
should pop
no.
up. If I death
I
word.
was joking. I'm a wizard. I
Oh.
can't healing word you.
Alright.
I don't have access to
Don't
healing
joke
spells.
with me.
So every creature within 100-foot radius of him. So that's everybody. I apologize.
Yes.
Sorry. The way Globe of Invulnerability, how I initially read it, I thought it would just pop inside of it instead of popping out, but it will cast out of it.
No, it'll cast everywhere. It's just
So I need
the
Vrak,
people inside of it.
Valette, and I'll roll for Broxgar, Constitution saving. Hold on. I think I told you the wrong saving throw. It
would be great if it's
is
wisdom.
a dexterity saving throw, sorry.
That's not so good for me.
Oh.
Do you want us to re-roll?
You should be able to check the roll that you made. And
Oh, and see what it
Yeah,
was.
I will definitely want to do that.
Matt, what's
I'm going to fail.
I failed.
Well, that's +4. So give me
Give a
1
bless.
second. I just need to put my dex. Yeah, that's what the 4's from. I rolled that for the bless.
oh, okay.
So that's 4 + 4, 8. So I got a 23
That's
as
on the
opposed
nose.
to. Perfect.
Okay, so it
Yeah.
looks like everybody besides Gilbert and
And
Brack?
Zach, you would have +4 + 1d4, so
And
that possibly
Brox.
could get you to 20, which might still be a failure.
Well, he said I was right on the nose with 23. So
Yeah. So all right. Wow, you got the 4
So,
too.
I lost.
We
Okay.
take 4 damage.
You'll take. Okay, so if you are a failure, take 48 points. If you are a succeeder and you're not Ren, take 24 points. And if you are a Ren, you dodge it.
I failed my Constitution saving throw. There is no more globe of invulnerability.
The damage
damn it.
type is a type
I
of
missed
my.
it by. Or wait a second. Hold on. I actually
I
probably
think
will succeed
that would be
because.
great.
Well, hold on. Bless, is that concentration?
That would add to concentration as well.
Well, no. Is Bless itself a concentration, though?
No.
Yeah. Bless is a
concentration.
concentration spell. Yes.
So
it is.
you need to make a concentration saving throw too, don't you?
I'm waiting for him to say the damage type.
Oh, okay.
The damage type is fire.
All right, doesn't matter then. All right, and then that's
so you need to make a 12 on your saving throw, right?
Yep. Don't
Okay.
even need to roll bless.
So you make
Beautiful.
that, which means I actually make my saving throw. So globe of invulnerability stay up.
Okay.
Sweet.
We're huggy in that glow, man.
And Gilbert, you took the full damage. How you doing?
Yep, I actually have 2 hit points left, guys.
Gilbert.
Death Ward hasn't been popped yet.
I'm gonna
All
jump
right.
over there and be like crouching behind that wall, plus invisible.
That was on initiative 15. So initiative 5.
Yeah.
I can't believe you're still alive, you lucky SOB.
I am lucky. I had 50 hit points. And I took 48, so that was pretty good.
John, can I attack over this wall?
Yeah, it's only about 3 feet high. And he's really
All right.
big.
And question, Sam, how would Smite work with the Globe of Invulnerability? Should I just move inside
It's
of
not
it?
a spell effect, it's a class feature. You'll be fine.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
that's
cool,
different.
cool. And Holy Weapon, it wouldn't affect that either because that's
Right.
already been cast.
Only
It's
if
already
you're-
been cast. So.
Only if you're casting through it to a target inside.
Cool. All right, well, since the bastard went ahead and hurt someone that wasn't me,
Roll
and I'm
low.
thinking Gilbert when he crushed him because that he technically attacked me in that last one. But he has done an attack since my last turn. I get my unwavering mark, so this is at advantage.
Well, hold on. An attack roll? Because I haven't attacked anybody.
Yeah, it's
let
just
me-
been spells.
I just
and
telekinesis
saving
dropped him.
throws.
If a creature marked by you deals damage to anyone other than you, you make a special melee attack.
Cool. You missed.
Weapon attack. I'm rolling the 1d4. It's not going to matter, does it?
No.
Probably not gonna matter.
No. All right. Oh well. So that
Yeah, 16 plus 4 would have been 1 off.
29
That'll hit.
and 30, and you know the smite. Smite. We'll do one of these. And smite these. So, let me do a quick calculation for you. 16 plus 13 plus 19 plus 14, 62 radiant damage total.
Okay.
And then 11 and 12 slashing.
You stab into the chest of the thing, and you kind of push it in deep, and you feel like an Atavian kind of burst of radiance kind of smash from the inside. Bits of the Unforged, or the Undaunted, kind of fly to the side, and you see that the blackened frame of the Demon Prince kind of floats there above you, the wings still holding their position. It immediately takes its turn. Everybody within 100 feet to cast another spell.
Damn.
1 second.
What's in that saving throw?
Yeah. Sorry, bear with me here.
It's fine. We understand. We're a lot to deal with. We're like unruly children.
Well, you beat him, sort of, maybe.
The question is if we've got him so he no longer has a human form, so now he's a straight demon in the material plane, and then the Grey Order can jump in. Am I guessing that right?
Perhaps.
They're waiting for him to be unveiled, so he's not breaking the law.
Intelligence saving throw.
Oh gosh.
Within 90 feet.
Okay, guys, I can actually do this one.
Does someone have inspiration for me?
Oh
I don't know
shit.
what did I roll. I rolled a 25.
23.
I'm gonna use a luck point on that for sure.
25 plus 1, 26 total.
Rolled a nat 1 for the people at home.
So does anyone if someone can give me inspiration, I might
Don't
actually
have it.
succeed.
I don't have it to give.
Damn. Oh well. Alright, so I got a 15 total then.
I got a
So I
14.
fail.
You beat me. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna use my death ward.
You're gonna die.
I'm gonna die.
You have 2 hit
2
points?
hit points. Yeah, unless this gives you hit points. Maybe it gives you hit points. Who knows?
Are we within 15 feet of? We are within 15 feet of a let,
It's
right?
10
So
feet.
10 feet.
it's 10 feet. Okay.
Yeah, it's 10 feet. But it's
Okay.
okay. I'm fine.
So,
Thank you.
DC on this one is 25.
I made it!
So, who got it?
I saved! I got a 26
Ren,
total on my save.
I
you
got a
rolled your-
23. I got a 23.
So, on a success, let me make sure I got that damage. Hold on.
You only take 60 points a
So, it's 28 points of psychic damage if you succeed. Cat, stop being so cute.
Sorry, you said 26?
26. Sorry, 28. And 56 points of psychic damage if you are failing. 25 is the DC, as we discussed.
I'm down.
If you are reduced to 0 hit points, your head explodes, and you're dead.
I had Death Ward on me.
So you
Yeah, how
are
does that-
reduced to 1 hit
Thank
point.
God. Yes, thank God I had Death
Actually, no,
Ward
sorry.
on me,
You're not reduced to 1 hit point. You're still 0 hit points.
but I'm not dead.
Hold on. Actually, Death Ward,
Oh, I think it says 1.
This
Death
is
Ward-
an interesting one.
from you going to 0 hit points, it would stop you from even triggering the next effect because it would reset you to 1 hit point because that's how Death Ward
Right.
would work. So before the operation of the spell, it would stop you to that regard.
I get 1.
And then
Heal-
everyone
heal.
who failed is stunned.
Did Brack didn't have enough hit point damage to die, did he? Because he also has Death Ward on.
He hardly got hit during that fight at
Yeah,
all.
he's probably been hardly hit. Yeah.
But immediately after that effect, you see that the demon's frame starts to manifest fully. You see the angelic kind of features of the Meridian man appearing, and the crown of eyes start to encircle, becoming more fleshy and more empowered. As that starts to happen, you watch as the Grey Order starts dropping down around him, and you kind of see that this is about to kind of explode into a combat. If you'd like, I can describe how quickly this goes. It doesn't
Wait,
happen.
I still have stuff that I can do because I wasn't knocked out.
Sure.
Yeah, I wanted to cast like. You know, I'm going to cast. Why not do this? Magic Missile at 5th level.
Doesn't affect him. So you.
What?
The one,
Seriously?
The one spell that can't touch him because he's immune to magic missiles.
Oh, seriously? That's annoying.
Yeah, the reason why his
Okay.
AC is so high is he has a permanent shield. I tried to explain that effect. It's fine. But what you watch happen is individual who you've never seen before, who has a very angelic looking feature to him, kind of almost a godlike feature to him. You see him wielding a hammer and a sword. Rushes forward, slams the hammer into the demon's chest. When he does, you watch the wings just drop to the ground with kind of a sickening splat, and him drop to his knees. He raises the sword up as if he's prepared to strike. Zelbor kind of starts whispering into his gloved hand something, kind of points at the demon, and the demon kind of like looks up at him, and you watch his eyes kind of like turn milky white. And then you watch as Nayland steps in behind him, and he says something, but you don't understand the language, and then impales the short sword into the back of his neck. Upon doing so, you watch the demon kind of dissipate and vanish, and then the others kind of look to one another. They pull out a slip of what appears to be some kind of parchment and tear it in half, and they all disappear.
I do not remember giving Zelbor eye bite. Not saying I didn't, I just don't remember.
Was it? That wasn't celestial, was it?
No. You can make a religion check if you'd like. Either of you folks who are religious, to try and determine what was what happened there.
This is gonna go well. 16.
Hey, you
Oh,
just
yeah.
rolled a 16. That's good.
Nice.
See, you know what you're doing. Wait, where the hell? Sorry, guys. I had to get. Oop, there we go. Oh, now's a
Crit.
good time to look like a know-it-all.
So, 21, pretty good. Not high enough. You do recognize that it is something religiously significant, possibly a language that might not only be known to celestials or the gods. It's beyond the celestial tongue.
It's not dragon, right? Okay, I don't know it.
All right. Immediately after the fight, you all feel this kind of weird weight in your stomachs. This strange feeling like your stomachs, the liquid in your stomachs being shifted up to the top of your stomachs. And it seems that the clouds around you seem to be kind of moving upwards, away from you.
So I still have Featherfall, guys.
Do you wanna
I
go?
have winged boots.
Actually,
Ren
you
will
know
be
what?
fine.
So, actually, I'm going to cast Featherfall,
Okay.
and that are we out of initiative?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to cast Featherfall, so I'm wasting that.
Oh, sorry.
Then I'm going to. Am I within distance to polymorph to time? Or not polymorph.
Teleport?
Dimension door.
Um.
It's 500 feet.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm going to teleport to time,
Mhm.
dimension door to time, and then I'm going to try to drive it over and pick everyone up as they're feather falling.
Make an Arcana check, or yeah, Intelligence Arcana check.
Awesome. Point blank.
20.
Solid. I love the plan. Gain inspiration. You teleport into the driver's seat of time. You quickly kind of move the helm. The orrery of it spins, and you kind of fly the ship straight on. As they're slowly descending, you manage to move it so that like the back end, you yell time open, and the back end opens. They land on the landing platform and enter in as Ren kind of flies in behind them. Everyone, as you're falling slowly like that though, and the ship shenanigans is happening over here, you're watching as the floor beneath you is kind of moving away from you, and you can kind of get now more of like a almost Wile E. Coyote-esque picture of the city of Rostigar. You see that most of the area around the Capitol building, which you know is right beneath you, is pretty much destroyed, and you listen with a sickening sound as you hear hundreds of years of architecture and who knows how much power, magical, divine, all incarnate into this one edifice of ruling power smashed beneath the weight of the pyramid. As it sinks about 2/3 of the way down into the earth, leaving this strange platform in its wake, embedded in the coast of the city of Rostigar.
Did that squish our house?
Oh yeah,
More
yeah,
importantly,
yeah.
my house.
We no longer have houses. We're homeless.
It's not that it squished your house. It's that at some point it's like and took it out.
Everything got destroyed. Oh no.
We'll deal with the aftermath of the Pyramid of Souls and its appearance and the celestial alignment during next session. Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna go ahead and kill the stream.
Called Sam Gets to Own a